No, you had to cue. You had to cue the intro, right?
I didn't know you had it like that, B dog. My bad. Okay, that's my
I had
fault.
to cue. I had to cue the intro. I had to. I had
Oh,
to. So
okay.
what's good with you, man? It's
Oh
for the
man,
show.
just man, just working on music.
Ah,
You can
nigga went
catch me
straight
on
to
the
the
latest.
BR answer.
Well, you can catch me on the latest Fire Friday cipher on Sway in the morning.
That's what I wanted you to
It's on
fucking talk
YouTube.
about. So tell it. No, so fuck that. Tell me about the experience. How was it? I'm a Wake Up Show alumni, so I fuck with
Mhm,
Sway, King Tech, and Carmelita back in the day. How
mhm.
was fucking with Sway, man? What was the experience like? How did it come together? All that shit.
First and foremost, shout out to C4
C
yourself. Shout out to
Feezy.
him.
Shout
Yeah,
out that
man.
brother Chris C. Feezy.
Yeah, man. He had told me like, hey, Sway's gonna be looking for people. I'm gonna let you know when. And me, the jaded artist that I am, I said, yeah, all right, nigga, go ahead, get you whatever you say. And
Sounds
then,
good, nigga. Sounds
yeah,
good.
I've been supposed to have rapped for Sway for over a decade now. It ain't happened yet. I'm
You
content
just hit
knowing
that
that it
nigga with
might
the
not
Sway
happen.
ain't got the answers.
Yeah,
You ain't
you know
got
what I'm saying?
the
So he hit me up. He said, hey, I'm putting together some folks. You're the first person I called. Let's do it. Went down there myself, Dago Fats, Rick Scales, Redmore,
Word.
Shay Givens, Ash the author,
Word.
Sean Chris. We all went up there, and I got to be honest, man. I'm a psychopath. I'm a sicko, so I was 100% prepared for this because of how many times I have not been able to do this. So Sway comes out and he's all this, man, you guys, this ain't a competition. Just go in there, have a good time, man. We just all having fun. We just in there ciphering. And I was
It ain't a
looking at that nigga like
competition. Fuck out of here,
I
nigga.
was in there looking at him like Braun in Boston game 6. Like, nigga, no.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
not
got time
going
for that.
home. Yeah, I'm not going home. That was my like, I'm going in here to kill shit. And yeah, man, we did 2 records, both produced by C4. We rapped over those. They were enjoyed. Heather B, gave me some kind words. I posted those to my social media, letting me know that she, I commanded the stage and whatnot. IE alumni, we know that we ain't got no choice. We ain't got no choice. Yeah, so just it was a good week, man. It was a good week. Some good experiences.
Well, I am super happy
Yeah,
for you and proud of you, sir. I was all on the social medias dropping fire bombs and big Englands
run it
and
up.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And goat emojis. You know what I mean? I was in there doing my thing for sure because anything that's on some IE shit, I'm supportive. And especially the niggas in the IE I fuck with, which obviously you are one of them. Always glad to see you doing dope shit. I feel like you are like extremely talented and I want more people to hear your shit, man. So I was super happy to see that and happy it came together. Shout out to my brother C4. Shout out to Sway. Was it on Sirius?
Yeah, it was. It was on Sirius.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Sirius XM. And yeah, man, shout out to them brothers.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's get into this little pseudo docket we got, whatever the fuck that even means, right?
I mean,
Pseudo
it means
docket.
it means something to me. All right, that's what we
It
got.
means something to you. All right. Well, look, boom. All right,
Oh,
man
okay.
from
That's where we go. All right.
boom. Look, man from Torrance, California, was charged with trying to assassinate President Trump. Have you heard about this situation? What are your thoughts on it? Yo, like kind of crazy.
I have 2 thoughts. I don't know how that brother lost the lottery to be the person blamed for this. I don't know who he upset or who he was in debt of, but hey, sorry to that man. And secondly, we're not building this fucking bunker thing you want. You orange piece of shit. And we don't believe you. Okay. I saw Cash Patel on the news today. It fits a little differently this time, doesn't it, guys? Because we were all there. I bet it does, motherfucker. How you think people who feel we going through this shit every goddamn day with these shootings everywhere, bro? We don't care about you, you bug-eyed little bitch. Get the fuck out of my face, man. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. If you gonna shoot at him, just hit him, please. Okay, God, y'all got this. Y'all got this aim like Jay Reed out the back of the Yukon, bro. Y'all got to start hitting something.
He didn't even shoot him. He didn't even shoot at him. He
It
tried to
was just
run
shots.
past this. He tried to run past the Secret Service. First of all, where did he get this plan from? A cartoon? What the fuck? So you just
The
gonna show her?
Acme.
Hey, I'm a book a flight from LAX to DC, and I'm gonna just pull up. I'm gonna just run
They,
past Secret Service and get the job done.
apparently, security was more lax. Who go figure? Security's more lax for this. The first time that Trump's coming to speak at a correspondence, his entire presidential. Okay, cool, makes sense because we're all
How is
idiots here.
security more lax after they already tried to smoke him?
That's what I'm, bro. None of because they think we're stupid. They think we're dumb. Is what they think. That's all it is. And I know a lot of his base is stupid, but the rest of us are
And
not
what do you
stupid.
think? So what do you think happened, Cam?
What you mean? What I think? Hey, they play. Hey, yo, go in there, lick some shots. You getting blamed for this, bro? I don't know why. I don't know what type of lottery they be running for this, but it's all. It's all. It's all tomfoolery, bro. I don't buy none of this. And then all these Trump-related accounts simultaneously gonna post. This is why we need the new ballroom. I don't want to hear that, bro. Get out my face, dog. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Hostile takeover. What up?
Hey, what up, man? How you doing? What's up, Cam?
What's going
Bless,
on,
brother.
bro?
All right,
Yeah,
man. So you
chilling,
see the
chilling.
topic on the screen, man. You see the topic on the screen, man. We talking about this guy from Torrance that was officially today charged with trying to assassinate the president of the United States. I gotta get your thoughts on this situation. Cam already spilled. I'm about to spill after you.
Man, I don't even believe it. For real. Like, like, you know how Jay-Z said, I don't believe you, you need more people? Nigga, it ain't enough people. For real. Like, you're gonna tell me that this dude got a pistol into the White House. Is that what you're telling me right now? Because I remember when a woman got shot for making a wrong turn in front of the White House. She didn't even get out the car. So how the fuck you gonna tell me that this man got a pistol into the White House? The president is literally the most protected person on the planet.
Well, apparently not.
Nah, bro. Like, okay, first of all, let's go back to the first attempt. So you know what I'm saying on his life, whatever. So many things have to go right for you to get within 150 yards of the president with a gun. So like,
Facts.
so you know what I mean? You like literally, you might as well play the lottery. You got a better chance. Now you're gonna tell me that this dude got a gun into the White House? Nigga, please. I got a better chance of impregnating postmenopausal Melania Trump with my illegitimate love child than getting a gun into the fucking White House.
Post-menopausal? That's crazy.
Right?
Okay, well, let me play devil's advocate real quick because I 100% agree with you. But let me play devil's advocate real quick. Has he not fired like everybody competent around him? So is it not implausible? Is it possible, right, that he could have fired so many smart people that there's enough dumb niggas in that room that it's possible they could let somebody sneak through?
Nah. The Secret Service ain't playing that shit. You know what I mean? The Secret Service ain't playing
Yeah.
that shit.
I
Bro,
think
I
You
heard
know,
C4 is
you
running
can
the Secret Service, nigga. They just hiring white people, man. They just hiring whoever though. That's the problem.
I'm just saying, I don't see how bro. Because the head of the Secret Service has a name to protect, not two names actually. Theirs plus the Secret Service, right? You're
you're talking
gonna
about
tell
the head of
me
the FBI. You're talking about the head of the FBI.
no, the head of the Secret Service.
No, those are
Okay,
two different.
because you
Those are two
said the
different
head of
things.
the Secret Service 2 times.
Yeah,
So you said that they have 2 names to protect. You said the head of the Secret Service and who else?
and the head of the Secret Service has to protect the name of the Secret Service and their own.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, got you. Got you. Okay,
So
I get what you
I'm not going to sabotage my name just so you know what I mean. Because the head of the Secret Service is about to get fired again.
Of course, he's got to. After
Right.
that happened, he's got to. I mean, you can't look, man. Somebody got into the White House with a gun. You're fired.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The White House with the president in it is literally one of the most secure locations on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So, well, it's supposed to be anyway. So how do you get a gun into the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Whether you want it, let's say he didn't even want to take out the president. Let's say he had another enemy, like, you know, he hated legacy media or something and wanted to take out a big name reporter. You still can't get in the fucking building.
Not with a gun. Not with a gun and without credentials.
Right. And how do you get it on that day? They ain't doing no tours or nothing that day. There's too many important people. That shit is shut down to the public. So how do you get in without an invitation?
He was let in. Is that tough? Is that far too far?
It has to be. That okay, so if he's let in, that means somebody above him, that means somebody above the president wants him dead.
You see how fast they got Vance out of there before they got Trump out of there.
Right. You know what I mean? But you see, Hex's drunk ass wasn't even worried about it. It's like he knew it was coming.
Yeah, but Trump's ass was too busy on the stage trying to holler at hoes.
I mean, that's his MO. I mean, at least he's consistent.
Yeah, that's what he do.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just calling
that's what he do.
I am just calling spade a spade. I didn't say it was wrong for it. I said that's what he was doing. He was talking to some chick on there, and they probably was like, Mr. President, you know, he was like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. What's up? He was probably on that type of time.
But here's the thing: the president can't tell the secrets. In that instance, the president can't tell the Secret Service shit.
No, I know. Yeah, they're bound by their own oath.
Yeah. Like they don't give a fuck what you want. It's about keeping you alive. You know what I'm saying? The Secret Service don't answer to the president. It's the other way around in that instance.
No, fact. Yeah, when it's an emergency for sure. All right, man. So did you see the Michael movie?
No, not yet.
Okay, so do you want to hear this part of the conversation? If not, I can remove you from the stage so we could talk about it and then I could add you back. Or if you don't mind some spoilers.
Nah, go ahead.
All right. So Cam, I know you saw the Michael movie. It's a Michael Jackson biopic for the people that are watching that may not know. I don't know who the fuck would be watching this and not know. But it came out this past weekend, and I want to get your thoughts on the movie, especially since you're such a movie buff, Cam.
Okay, so I'll lead with this. Before the movie came out, all I saw was negative reviews from top publications, essentially stating that they were upset that this movie did not cover anything about Michael's allegations throughout his life, as if this movie did not say that it was ending in 1989 and that they had tried to add stuff about the first child that he was accused of being around inappropriately and they had to cut it due to legal reasons. But forget all that. They were really stuck on the fact that they didn't cover none of that, so they gave it really bad reviews. And then I saw all the people who went and watched it giving it 90s high marks, So I went in with a very clear mind of what I was going to see. And it was exactly what I thought I was going to see. It was what all biopics are now, which is a concert film. If you want to go to a biopic that's going to come out about an artist and watch them reenact the performances of a legendary artist to an uncanny degree, then that's what you're going to get from the Michael movie. If you are going to this movie to learn anything you didn't already know about Michael Jackson, you're going to be very disappointed. Absolutely. You're going to be very disappointed. May I recommend Jackson 5, The American Dream to you if you would like to learn some stuff about the Jackson family, okay? So to me, the movie's okay. Even if you don't want to go into the child stuff, which you don't have to, because they are all allegations and the man was investigated by the FBI for damn near a decade and nothing came up. Sorry, folks. Just do how he made Thriller, like really how he made Thriller. Or The Gap, but go right after Off the Wall and then into him making Thriller. Go into his eventual beef with Paul McCartney. Talk about his beef with Prince. Do something about the music. Don't just graze over Berry Gordy and their relationship. Don't just graze over him and Quincy's relationship so we can watch him hanging out with Bill in the hospital. I would really go into the music at the very least, because if we focus on the music, you're still focusing on the genius that is Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was a freaking genius. If you'd have did that, it would have been a way better film. Shout out to Jafar. He sounded a lot like Michael just talking. It was insane. it's not his fault. It's just poorly constructed if you wanted to see a good film where you learn something about Mike. So it's fine. It's entertaining. It was fine. That's what I'll say about it.
So this movie, although I'm not comparing the quality of them, it very much felt like it was sponsored by the Jackson family or the facets of the Jackson family that approved of it. Very
Everybody
similar
but
to like
Janet.
the right. Well, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. So very much like the Notorious movie. That was very much a bad boy film. It very much told the story through a rose-colored shade of glasses that happened to be made by Bad Boy Records. And this is like one of those movies where it was made by the estate to ensure that the estate can continue to earn. It was very much more Disney than it was Netflix. But but I will say this: it was a very good movie. I think that the guy that played Mike, his nephew or whatever, I forget his name, Jafar.
Jafar
Yeah,
Jackson.
there's several times in the movie where I forgot that I was watching him and I thought I was watching Mike. The guy, they said he prepared for this movie 4 years or something like that, and it looked like it. The guy absolutely embodied Mike and did a phenomenal job. I felt like all of the supporting actors were very good. Nia Long killed the role of his mom, and I felt like the guy that played Joe Jackson did a phenomenal job. I felt like the brothers did a phenomenal job. The guy that played Bill, the security guard, phenomenal job. Like the casting was phenomenal. It was great. Um, I wasn't necessarily going there to see a Michael Jackson story that had things in it that I didn't know. I was going to see a complete film, but I knew that I kind of wasn't going to get that once I saw the timestamp. It was like 2 hours and 14 minutes or something like that, or 2 hours and 9 minutes or something like that. So, um, my homie P's trying to get on. Um, so I felt like there were a lot of incomplete parts about the story, and I felt like there were a lot of inaccuracies. So one of the inaccuracies is that Off the Wall is Mike's first solo album. It is not Mike's first solo album. Mike's first solo album came out in 1973. This idea that that was the time period when they started wrestling with Mike's solo career, that's just inaccurate. It's just not the truth. That break had already had happened prior to that. Um, a glaring omission: Janet Jackson. It's like you got the whole fucking family there, and then you have this huge glaring omission because let's be clear. Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? He's the GOAT. He's the biggest ever. It is what it is. But Janet Jackson is hands down the second biggest star in that family. And she is a mega fucking star in her own right. So to not have her even mentioned was fucking weird. Very weird. And especially in this time period, because in certain time periods, right? So like around the time that like Mike was doing The Wiz, Janet was doing Good Times. That could have been mentioned. They also didn't mention The Wiz at all and didn't mention Diana Ross at all.
They cut Diana Ross.
They
She
cut
was in the
Diana
movie,
Ross.
they cut
Yeah, she
her.
was in the
And I
movie
don't
and they cut her.
know why.
Not a mention of Diana Ross at all. At all. Not at all.
You know why.
And then fast forward around the time they're ending the movie and they're doing the Jackson 5, reunion tour and all that shit. It's like at this moment, Janet was on fire. Nigga, she had Control and Rhythm Nation and all these fucking records out. No mention at all. Like she just didn't exist. Like it didn't happen. That was very weird to me. But overall, for what it was, great movie. I hope they end up doing this. Mike needed a 10-part series like Michael Jordan had. And I would like to see something like that. 2 hours is just not long enough.
They're allegedly working on the second movie. This is all alleged. We'll see. I mean, like, yeah, if you watch this movie, I know you gave a shout out to the brothers, but it almost felt like you watched this movie, you would think his closest sibling was LaToya. He spends more time talking to LaToya than he talked to Jermaine. Like, he don't even be talking to his brothers like that.
Like
And
that.
I'm
That's
fine.
fact.
I'm fine with not learning anything new, but the movie almost treats it like it treats you like you don't know anything about Mike or you know everything. Because they're trying to tell you, hey, Mike loved kids. Hey, Mike was nice to everybody. Mike was a philanthropist. We know all this. But then at the same time, you're not really letting us know about other things about Mike, like how he made his music in general. You're not even opening any other doors, but you're like, it's like you're treating us like we should know all this already. Like, and then they met Barry Gordy, we can fast forward through that. And then he meets Quincy Jones, we can fast forward through that. But so they were kind of just picking and choosing what they wanted to focus on for people to know that they didn't know, which I get. Like you said, it's complete. And then you got the lawyer, like that Miles Teller played, who just it makes it seem like, oh, I was that dude. And he was that dude. I'm not gonna act like he wasn't.
No. Okay, let's be clear.
He was.
No. There's
But
no
bro,
was. He's the most successful entertainment attorney, maybe of all time.
okay, but then then that's where you could bring in the fact that he's the one who helped put the $46 million bid on the Beatles catalog and had Paul McCartney sick. You could have put this in the movie then. Like, all he was there to do was go, you're the guy, Mike. Like,
no mention of the boy is mine or none of that shit. None of it.
That was supposed to be the big first single from that album because he was trying to cross over.
Hey, did you see how they tried to make it? They said it. We got to go with the first single is Beat It. No, the first single was The Boy Is Mine.
Boy Is Mine was the first single.
That was the first single.
They made it seem like he filmed Billie Jean. He did all this stuff. And then in 84, they said Billie Jean got to get on MTV. Nigga, it was already there.
Yeah, it was already there.
Right.
It was way, the timeline was off.
So my question is this. Was Jafar Jackson and the movie overall good enough, shot well enough for you to suspend your disbelief?
Well, okay, I
yes
gotta answer.
No.
That's a complicated. P, what up? That's a complicated. Yeah, that's a complicated. That's a complicated question because I think to be a Michael Jackson fan, you have to be delusional to a certain degree because look, man, I just got to be honest. We just got to be honest, nigga. Michael Jackson lied a lot, and that's one thing in the movie that I liked. They showed in the movie that Mike be lying, nigga. Like that's real. So to be a Michael Jackson fan, you have to be delusional to a certain degree. Like this nigga got on national TV and said he never got plastic surgery. That exists. That video's on YouTube right now.
That is true.
So, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson got kids running around that said that he says it's his that don't have a speck of black in them. This is facts. So Mike had a issue with the truth. So I think to be a fan, you have to be delusional. If you like the movie like I did, you're a delusional Michael Jackson fan to a certain degree, for sure. You got to be.
And the question is that wrong?
No, because it's entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I look at Michael Jackson the same way I look at Avatar, my nigga.
Yeah.
I wanna replay Michael Jackson stuff. I don't need to replay Avatar, so I'm gonna say it's a little different.
For sure. But what I'm saying is that it's about as believable. Look, Avatar is as believable as Michael Jackson smoking a nigga in the Smooth Criminal video.
Hey, but I need to see part two. So watch Mike. We got to watch Mike press Tupac. They need to add that scene for sure.
If they add that scene, niggas are gonna light the West Coast on fire.
I need Anthony Mackie to reprise his role as Tupac. I need
I don't think that would.
It's gonna be great, nigga. We had Deion Cole as Don King in this movie. Anything's possible.
Yo, that was he did it fire too. It was a good reprise too.
It wouldn't be bullshit.
Hey, low key. I wouldn't be surprised at all if on the low Mike had hands.
He did. You think? Oh no!
Like his. He had.
I don't care.
I'm just saying. He had 5 brothers. And his dad was an amateur boxer.
You think Joe was gonna let any of them not have hands? They all
That's what
had
I'm
hands.
saying.
I don't care. Yeah, they
No.
all had
That's what
hands.
I'm
That's
saying.
about
It
it.
wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me at all if he was
Mike
running
did not
around on the
have
low
hands,
putting tips
nigga.
on
Mike
niggas.
did not. Mike did not have hands.
Mike
Mike
had
I
sent
think
the
hands,
Mike
nigga
bro.
to
had the
fight.
stance. He probably had the boxer stance for sure. For
You
sure.
think he was around all them Crips and Bloods and they didn't at least try to test him for a second?
Not at all.
Just a
Hey,
hot second.
hey, I tell you this. Even back then, Mike had better security than Trump.
That's a fact.
Wow.
Facts.
Guaranteed.
Facts.
They
Guaranteed.
called him
And on top
Big
of that,
Ricky Bill.
my nigga Mike has been the golden boy since he was 4.5 years old. When did he have time to get tough?
Hey,
When he was
you
Very
seen that? You
tough.
seen
moving
that
all them,
clip? You
when
seen
he
that
was
clip with
moving
him and
cinder
Ali though?
blocks.
Huh?
Hey, you seen that clip with back in was it 19 like the early 70s with him and Ali? Hey, I don't know.
Hey,
He had
hey,
hands
you
and
seen that clip
stance.
with Mike
Yeah.
Tyson where he said everybody has the game plan until they get punched in the motherfucking mouth?
Hey,
Michael
you think
Jackson.
Joe Jackson never popped him in the motherfucking mouth?
Hey, I don't think
He-
yes, I don't think he ever socked him in the mouth though. No. Nah.
Shit, I
I don't
do.
I can't call it. You want to go solo, nigga?
You could,
nigga,
hey,
hey, hey,
you
if
could
you were
mollywop
Michael
the shit out your
Jackson's
kids
brother,
back then. I think he did.
hey, if you were Michael Jackson's brother and and you beat Mike up, you're beating the money up. You're fucking the mortgage up by doing that. You
The
can't do
money
that.
up.
This nigga had a ceramic bubble around him at all times. You can't. Even Joe, I'm sure Catherine was like, "Yo, you can't be whooping him like that. That's the bread, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
nigga?
This nigga is selling all the records, all the shows are because of him. You can't beat
Yeah.
this nigga up like that."
Hey,
And
And
question.
I'm
Will
sure
there
he
be
he's
talked a
got
little
hey
bit of shit to Joe over it. And Joe was like,
he's got
I'm
nigga,
just
I'm
saying,
still
monkeys.
bro. They
He's
didn't
got
get signed
monkeys
till
and
he was.
llamas and shit at the crib. This nigga's not
They
tough.
didn't. They didn't get the deal till he was 10. That's all I'm saying. All right.
damn.
Hey,
He had to go through
hey,
some trials and tribulations before that, bro.
hey, they were rich before he was 10.
I don't know about Rich.
Oh, they were richer than most people before he was 10.
Oh yeah.
Maybe in Gary.
they was Gary, Indiana rich, nigga.
They was Gary, Indiana Rich.
Hey, they
So I
didn't
don't
live in
Jackson
the
know.
said
hood.
Michael Jackson
I
said
know
he got
one
a hundred
thing.
thousand dollar check in the mail when he was 11. $100,000 check,
Yeah,
and
because
he
that's
went to go
So
after
you know
box.
how
ABC and all
much
that shit.
bread that is? Oh my God.
They were
Back
telling him to
then?
say he was 8 when he was 10, and that was when they
Yeah,
got signed.
yeah.
Well, I
Them
know
boys was
before then
running
they
the
were
bars.
doing before then they were doing wild shows. They were selling
Yep.
shows out, and Mike was fucking shit up. And I'm telling you this from a person that grew up around them. You guys know I used to be in a group with EQ. His mom is Denise Williams. She's from Gary, Indiana. They're very familiar with the Jackson family, and I've heard the stories. And they were
Yeah,
not broke
no.
like that early on.
My mama was too, because my mama Jehovah's Witness, so she was around them all the time. They used to go to all the
There you go.
conventions.
There you
Damn.
She
go.
used to see them all the time.
There you go. Yeah. So, all right. So let's get to this next topic. Meg Thee Stallion blasts Clay Thompson on social media for allegedly cheating. Clay responds with ocean views and peace. I gotta get your thoughts on this shit.
She's for the streets. She's for the streets.
What are
He's
your
having a
thoughts
tough
on this?
decade.
Having a
Hey,
tough
I
decade is
mean,
crazy.
hey,
Clay's got a track
between
record, man. That's all I'm.
hey,
That's all I can say.
all I'm gonna say is between Stephon Diggs and Klay Thompson, WAP is down 0-2.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit. Low key. Low key.
Hey, man.
Great observation, my nigga. Great
You
observation.
know what I noticed? WAP is
Damn.
not getting them the ring.
Nah, not at all.
I noticed
Ooh.
that.
Hey, I'll be right
I
back.
noticed that. WAP, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
WAP is not enough to
It
get him
ain't
the
enough.
ring.
It ain't
It's
I
enough.
not
mean,
enough
I
to
mean,
get him.
it's not enough to get the dudes they want clearly because they want a certain type of nigga, and it's not the nigga that's faithful. Or at least, you know what? I don't even know. I wouldn't even know if Clay cheated. I don't know. I don't know their personal life, but I know for sure he was just like, yeah, I'm out. I know he was probably just like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm gonna go back to fucking these models. He missed the streets. It is what it is. He missed the streets. I'm sure Meg is a cool woman, but some dudes
Yeah.
are made for the
She's probably
streets, and Clay
fun.
Thompson is a made for the streets dude. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be on
This is
his
the thing I
boat with
don't
a
understand.
multiple women.
This is the thing I don't understand in the dynamic in the world of dating, right? When a woman gets to know a dude, they're dating, whatever, and for whatever reason, at any given point in time, she decides that this is not working for her. She makes a pivot, and everybody seems to support the decision. But when a dude gets involved with a woman and he decides that he doesn't necessarily like her like that, all of a sudden everyone's appalled. I don't understand this dynamic. Guys can make a U-turn too. And I think this idea that everybody's gonna just fall in love with Meg because she's Megan Thee Stallion. No, she might have her issues too. That's what I'm saying. And she also has a pretty well documented past. So
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of what, her situation is, but maybe he just decided he didn't like her. I'm not condoning cheating. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do if that's what happened. But I also feel like virtue signaling over cheating is some bullshit.
Yeah, this
Virtue
always
sig-
brings up that with I saw the dude on Twitter who was like, why everybody be like, these women will be like, I can't believe he cheated on me. Why are you blasting us out there? You embarrassing us. Nobody knew I cheated until you told everybody. You ain't have to
I mean,
tell the
I
whole
just
world. Like now we both look stupid. Why'd you do
I just
that?
don't understand. I don't understand how that makes her look good.
It's
It it doesn't.
it's a way to it puts the public on her side. It's not like the public wouldn't be on her side. Meg's like a darling to a lot of people. Everybody loves Meg, and then it would take a whole different type of nigga with a much higher Q rating to make them think Meg did something wrong. They're automatically going to look at Clay, especially with Clay's track record, because I believe he's cheated before. Unfortunately,
Oh
it
wow.
so it makes
And
him look a little crazy.
Hey,
Um,
and
but
Clay's and
no,
Clay is
honestly
hurting
though,
how?
yeah, he's a
honestly
sniper,
though,
bro, on and off the court.
ain't these the same chicks who say if you ain't married, you're single? So how he cheat?
That's only in their
Damn.
raps, bro. That's only in their raps. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't hold raps against. I can't. You can't hold my raps against me. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold nobody rap, male or man or woman. If that's in their raps, cool. You know.
I think once you get the sex out of the way, even on the celebrity level, you get down to the nitty gritty. Do I like you? Do you like me? Do I like your characteristics, your integrity? Like you once you get past that amazing sex, you got to get down to, are we even compatible? Megan looks fun. Cardi looks fun, but all that shit comes tumbling down. It's just like, okay, you're never gonna change. Or Clay, you're never gonna change. Like they probably still going through the phone phase. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't even cleared your thread. Like, damn. Like, oh, it takes time for me to, I don't want to cut chicks' head off. I got, they good friends. Like, people can't make it through that process, but the sex is definitely gonna be fun, and hopefully it lasts at least 6 months. They shit didn't last for 6 months, so but they was
They were
fucking.
together a
You
couple
know they was
years, right?
fucking.
Wasn't they together for like a couple years or a year at least?
Nah,
Clay,
hell no.
Clay and Megan? Nah.
Yeah,
Hell
wasn't
no,
they?
that shit's
No,
super new.
I
Yeah,
thought that
Yeah.
shit started when he first got to
Dallas, right?
hell
And that
no.
was
Dallas,
what?
right? So it was about a year.
No, it started when he got hurt. Remember, he got hurt about 10 months ago, or his
Not
Achilles
even
or
that.
whatever.
Mm,
Nah,
damn.
before that.
It didn't start right when he got hurt. He was like still on he was on the mend, but he wasn't.
He
I give it
wasn't with her
seven
when he
months
was in Golden
tops.
State, was he? Yeah, he
No,
wasn't with her
it
Hell
when he
was when
was in
he
no.
Golden State. Then.
Nah.
it was when he got to Dallas is when he got with her.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm just okay. I'm just saying this, right? I really doubt Clay was looking at her seriously anyway, because all right, her image that she been putting out for the last what 7 8 years, whatever.
Yep.
You ain't looking at her like a wife, like bro. If you don't pay your bills, if you don't pay no bills for 7 or 8 years, right? You got charge offs and repos and all that shit, and then you start paying your bills 6 months ago. Uh, Chase Bank ain't giving you an A paper loan, my nigga.
Okay.
Listen, man. Listen, man. In every scenario in the world, your past makes sense except for a woman's sexual past. That's what I get from what I read on social media. Um, when you go buy a car, they look at your credit. When you buy a house, they look at your credit. When you get loans, they look at your credit. When you get a job, they look at your history. When you go to see the doctor, they look at your medical history. When you go to apply for fucking any sort of enhanced flight thing, whether that be clear or TSA pre-check, they look at your history. You go apply for you do anything, they look at your history. You go get a passport, they look at your history. But when you're choosing a partner sexually, you're not supposed to look at their history? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
It's
I don't
Right,
get
that's
it.
it
what I'm
should be more.
saying.
Actually,
I
you're
don't think
right.
he
You're
took her
right.
serious based on that.
I don't get it. It's one thing that Kevin Samuel said that I think was dead on. And not that I followed everything that nigga said, because I certainly didn't, but this is one thing I thought was dead on. Where he said the same way that women look at men that have a bisexual past is the same way men look at women that have a promiscuous past.
Absolutely.
And I
Damn.
kind of agree with that.
I don't kind
I
of
thought
agree
that
with
was
it. I
pretty
agree with
accurate.
it wholeheartedly.
I thought that was pretty accurate. When if you tell a woman that you have a past dealing with men, she's probably gonna look at you like you're a little disgusting. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that's how women typically look at that shit. And that's how we look at their promiscuous past. Like it's just disgusting.
So you saying once a hoe, always a hoe, or are you saying even though you was promiscuous, that doesn't necessarily mean you was a hoe?
What?
Because if you
Look,
saying
Explain
no,
that.
peep what I'm saying. Because like if a nigga had his little situation with men, it's like once you gay nigga, you always gay. I don't care if you're a recovering gay nigga, whatever. But look, just because a chick
What the-
was promiscuous doesn't necessarily
what?
mean she was a hoe. But if you was a
This man
hoe,
said
meaning like
recovering.
OnlyFans, strippers, you was selling your shit on the street, you always gonna be a hoe. So is that what you saying? Like we
I
look at
mean,
their past like that, like
I don't look at it like that. I just look at your past being what it is. Like if I committed armed robbery in the past and that's on my record, that's always gonna be on my record, no matter what kind of nigga I become in the future. Niggas is always gonna look back and be like, at one point, this nigga committed armed robbery. The same way Hostel went to the military. He is a vet. So at some point in his life, he
she's a
served for
hoe
this
vet.
country. No,
Yeah.
come on, my nigga. At one point in his life, he served this country. He will always be a serviceman to a certain degree because that's something that he did. You can't erase your past, B.
Facts.
I'm
No,
not saying that you
and
have to continue being your past. A nigga can go to prison, get out, reform his life, and get on a good pathway. A nigga could do anything, but that doesn't change what you did. Nah, it doesn't change that.
so I'm a quote a much better comedian than me, actually. JT Turner. Once you mess with a dude, it doesn't matter to what degree, you will forever be gay in your name. You know what I'm
That's how
Yeah.
saying?
some niggas feel.
And
Yeah.
it could be decades later, like, oh, you going to Gary's retirement party, gay Gary? You know what I mean? Like, bruh, that's you. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
it
like your
is what it
past is just
is.
who you. Yeah, your past is just who you are. It just is who you are. All right, so Gucci Mane was recently robbed by his own artist Pooh Shiesty and forced to sign a record deal release. Gucci made statements to the police in this altercation. And the question is this acceptable for an artist like Gucci that's been pushing the no snitching line for so long?
I'll catch up with y'all next week.
All
All right,
right.
man.
This nigga said I'm
Peace.
out. That's
Yeah, he
my
ain't speaking
limit.
on that one.
He got a 1017 deal?
Yeah.
uh,
He's doing records for 1017 right now.
right. Nah, so honestly, first of all, I mean, if you're gonna push that line publicly for years, you gotta hold it. You know what I mean? Pooh Shiesty, though, he ain't have a chance. Like, I saw his mom speaking on it, I'm like, yo, and his dad went with him. I'm like, buddy ain't have a chance. You know what I mean? Um, man, like some children get born into stuff that's over their head, and they try to live it out. And but when your parents is when your parents is pushing it too, you ain't got a shot. And that's all I'm gonna say on Pooh Shiesty. I ain't got no judgment for Buddy, because I mean, look at his parents. But
Yeah, I'm
I
talking
do
more
have a
about Gucci. I'm talking more
yeah.
about Gucci because Gucci has been pushing the no snitching shit for a long time. And you know his music and his background, that's kind of something that he stands on. So a lot of the
Well,
culture is
how
doing
you gonna
like,
push that? How you gonna push that narrative? And the head of your security is a cop,
I mean, but he been pushing the narrative.
right? So I mean, anybody who can read halfway between the lines will know he's bullshitting. But if you're gonna publicly push that, you gotta hold that line and shut the fuck up.
All right. So what do you feel, Cam? Like if you
I
had been
mean,
rapping from when'd you start? Like you started in like really,
oh
really making
nine,
music like '09. Okay. So let's
yeah,
say
oh
from
nine.
'09 to 2022, you was pushing the no snitching line heavy. Nigga, I'm from Dino, IE, nigga, we gonna never tell, we gonna talk to police. La 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 la. Then
Yeah,
2023, you start Archer Records, you start signing niggas, boom, you sign the hottest nigga out the West. The new you signed Baby Keem or some shit. Boom. This nigga's going. Records is selling. You sell going platinum. You're an executive now. You go meet your artist. This nigga pulls a pistol to your head and he's like, nigga, you gonna sign this release or your brains is about to be all over
I
the
was say
studio.
either your signature or your brains on the contract, nigga.
Your signature, your brains, nigga. You sign it. What are you doing?
If I'm being honest, which I have to be, I'm snitching. You know what I'm saying? At this point in my life, I'm a civilian. You understand what I'm saying? This is business. This is different than that. Like at some point, you got to be wise enough to know if I make the decision that I used to make, I'm going to jail. Why should I go to jail? Why should I lose twice? You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta lose twice, and why I gotta lose out on this investment? You dig what I'm saying? So no, I'm snitching. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna cap or act like I'm better than do. No, big snitch.
I feel that. Yeah, I'm torn. I can be real. Cause
Because you know what the repercussions are. What you have to do if it goes the other way. If it go the other way, nobody wins. Everybody go down.
if it already went the other way, the nigga already put a pistol in your face. It's already gone the other
Right,
way.
It's gone the
right.
other way, but it could go a you know which way I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It could go a whole lot worse way. And you have
Nigga,
the
it
resources to
would.
make that happen, but it's all gonna come back to you anyway. So why would you even put yourself in a position to have yourself get locked up? To prove what?
I just know
Oh,
myself. I would be really, really upset if that happened. I don't know if I would want to call the police. I may want to handle that myself. But that's just me.
And
I'm
okay, but
saying,
how would
like,
you handle it though? A stern talking to? What you gonna do? Let
Come
me tell
on,
you
no,
bro.
you
something
You
put a
know I'm
funny.
pistol,
not saying
you
that.
put a pistol in my face. There's only one way to handle it. And
Newsflash,
Absolutely.
I'm
Bucko.
Bro, you put a pistol in my face, my nigga. You think I'm about to whoop you? Like what are we
right.
talking about here?
And see,
Newsflash,
I'm
Bucko.
like personally, I'd be torn like Triune saying. I'd be torn too, because as a former street slash Glocktavius type nigga, you know what I mean? And knowing what I know and having the talents that I have, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would be
Like,
really, really fucking mad, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if my artist too, it's not if it's a random nigga. It's a nigga that you invested in, you shot videos with, you did records with, you spent time in the studio. I'm sure you blessed the nigga with just random bread here and there. These niggas might have, you know how them type of niggas do. They might have ran through hoes together, all sorts of shit. And then all of a sudden, this nigga puts a pistol to your head. He's like, sign the release? Nah, that's deceit, bro. That's a different level of deceit.
like
I don't.
honestly, once a nigga once a nigga, you know what I'm saying, put a pistol in your face, he got the drop on you. You might as well just give up in the moment. You know what I mean? Unless you, you really are like, yo, I'd rather see the grave than than give in. Unless you, but me, okay, I'll sign it. But in the back of my mind is this saying that I learned in the army: from a place you can't see will come a sound you'll never hear.
That sounds like some spooky shit. That
That's a
sounds
bar.
like some spooky shit. That's hard as
That's a
fuck.
bar. Yeah, that's a bar
All
right
right,
there.
so what responsibility, if any, do artists have to represent their communities accurately?
I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm not sure there's any, because it's all make believe at this point. You know what I mean? Your favorite gun bar rapper is Pussy. You know what I mean? Your favorite love song singer be knocking women's heads between the washer and dryer and shit. It's all trash and none of it's real. So I'm not sure there's any.
If you're asking me like directly, I think as somebody who still does it, it's a big part of. I can't be like acting like it. If it wasn't what it was, I couldn't do that. At that point, just create a narrative in your brain of what the world is, and then run with that. But don't try to make it seem like this is really your world. You know what I mean? Like, or this is really where you came from. Because shit could get twisted up when you do that.
Yeah, I feel like it's not the responsibility of all artists. It's the responsibility of artists that decide to take that on. You know, there's a big difference between like a Nipsey Hussle and a Tyga. And that's just because of how they decided to approach community. And every artist doesn't approach community like they have to be super attached to the culture of it or they have to be super attached to the people there. Some artists, shit, don't even find their tribe in the cities that they come from. So I'm not 100% sure if that's the responsibility of all artists. I do respect and appreciate the ones that do it, but I think we only need a certain faction of artists to do it. I don't think all artists need to represent their communities like that.
Yeah, I feel that. Especially as like a Dino nigga with an insane amount of Timberland boots. Uh, you know what I mean? Like I could find my tribe in New York easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
But
the same for me. It's the same for me. My music is always resonating on the Eastern Seaboard more than it has at home.
right.
Some people would say I'm a very Easty rapper. Some people would say I don't represent the West at all. And I've had a disconnect with community here because of that. So am I not doing it accurately because that's just not me or I don't know.
I
I've
mean,
never been a khakis and chucks kind of nigga.
right. Me neither. And so, I mean, but my birth certificate still says San Bernardino, California.
Yep.
You know what I
And mine
mean?
says Fontana, California.
So, um, I mean, I'm from where I'm from, and I'll never deny that.
For
But
sure.
also, there's a lot of niggas out here that I just can't, I can't be around. Like, you know, um, it's not that they're too west or too banged out or nothing. It's just, hey, we don't vibe. But that week I spent in New York just now, a few weeks ago, I low key felt at home.
Yeah. I feel that. I bet that's probably the same with Cam. You get a lot of people interested in your shit on the East.
Yeah, yeah, no, a lot of a lot of interest. Fortunately, I'm pretty fortunate because I make so much different type of shit because I just be moody. It's pretty well spread out, but yeah, definitely a lot more on the East Coast, um, even internationally than I do at home, and that's fine with me. That doesn't really bother me. But I'm
Oh,
always
that
gonna
reminds
just
me.
be everywhere I
That
go.
reminds me, Kim. Hey,
Yep,
that sway freestyle, fire.
yep.
God damn.
Oh, thank you, bro. Much appreciated, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. So speaking of sway freestyles and bars, is the tension between lyricism and vibe actually necessary for the culture's evolution?
No,
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I mean, if you look at the '90s, you had everything. You had conscious rap, you had party rap, you had gangster rap, You had, rap that didn't even make fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like Das Effects, we made them niggas famous, and them
Oh,
niggas ain't say
stickity bum,
shit.
stickity bum.
Right. Bum stickity bum, nigga. You know what I mean? Like that nigga snuck a Connect Four line from a commercial into the song. That's pretty sneaky, sis. Like them niggas ain't make no sense. What changed, I think, is not only what was pushed, but I think the audience changed. But I don't think the two have to reconcile with each other, because sometimes shit, I don't even want to think when I'm listening to music. I just want to vibe the fuck out. And then sometimes I want to hear I want to hear bars. I really do think there's a place for both.
Yeah, I
I
happen to
agree.
agree. I think the tension is necessary because I think there's push and pull, and I think we've always seen that in hip hop or in rap music where you have things swing more towards party shit and then swing more towards lyricism and then swing more toward like we've always had this like back and forth. And whenever things swing more towards party, then the lyricists kind of start complaining and say these niggas can't rap, it's not about the bars, and then it swings towards bars, and then the party niggas start saying that shit's boring, we need shit we can kind of move to. And it kind of always goes back and forth. So I think the tension is great for the evolution of hip hop because um, it makes people create better shit.
I go with that because, and here's the thing: everybody's not one thing. Like just like the black community isn't a monolith, neither is hip hop.
Facts.
Everybody ain't a street nigga. Everybody ain't a party nigga. Everybody ain't got knowledge of self. You know what I mean? Like you spit about what you spit. If you spitting from the heart, there's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of different type of songs, a lot of different type of vibes, and I think there's a place for all of it.
I agree. I
I just
agree.
don't like. I just don't like how people will try to tear down the other side of it. That's what I don't like. Like, just it's always been that way. So don't just try to make it seem like or say hip hop's dying because there's party rap. Shut up, nigga. There's always been party rap, nigga. Kid and Play was a big deal. Okay, let's not act like
Facts,
this is
Huge
something
deal.
new. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
Heavy
so
D
let's not
was
act
a
like
big
this is
deal.
something new. Hey, but Heavy D will knock
nigga.
your head off.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Hey, but
even
he
even
made party records that
Kwame's
that big
making a
nigga
comeback.
dance.
I'm just saying that nigga will
Yeah.
dance and then clothesline your ass. That nigga, you can say what you want about Heavy D. That nigga beat
Right.
your ass.
But I mean, Kwame's making a comeback.
Yeah. Which is
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
Yeah, there's a lane for everybody, bro. Especially in the digital age, there's a lane for everybody. If people like it, they'll seek it out. This is what algorithms do. They channel people to and they funnel them into the people that are going to enjoy what they make. So you just got to be willing to drive your head against the wall enough times to reach that.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. All right. So, what is legacy in hip hop measured by, in your opinion?
Okay, that's a tricky question.
That is,
So
yeah, that one made my mind spin a little bit. All right, give me a
that's a
sec.
Yeah,
that's a tricky
nigga, I'm doing
question.
my job.
Well, because you would think because I think it varies by listener because music is so subjective. You know what I mean? Because in your mind, an artist might have 4 classic albums. They might have made incredible music. They had longevity to you, and there's other people who feel like their music was trash. So it's a different push and pull. You want to know what I what my first answer was?
Hmm,
Unfortunately,
hmm.
how quick you die.
That could
Damn.
be one of them.
Because the sooner you make something hot and unfortunately pass away,
Yeah, your legacy
dog,
shoots.
you're cemented.
Yeah, yeah.
You're cemented.
What
I
that nigga
mean,
It's
Jagger can
very
say,
unfortunate.
Jagger can say,
nobody.
dead rappers get better
Get
promotion.
better promotion. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be all
Well,
right, bro.
what Biggie said, you're nobody till somebody kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
facts.
like imagine if obviously God forbid, like Lupe passed after the coup.
Yeah.
Imagine how Lupe
It could
would
be
be discussed, bro.
Wow. Good
Like,
point.
think about that.
the one that I've always said is, obviously it can't happen. So I can't even say knock on wood, it's impossible. But if Kanye would have passed after graduation,
Oh my
Oh
god!
shit.
my
If he
nigga,
got in
that
another
shit
car
would have been,
accident.
yeah, nigga,
Oh
you already know,
Shit.
like,
man.
nigga, you think they
Dog.
idolized Dilla? Oh my
Oh
god,
my
bro,
Yeah.
god.
Kanye would have
Oh
been
my god.
fucking, oh my god, bro,
Yeah.
it'd have been
No,
crazy.
absolutely.
Um, in my
Um,
opinion, legacy is measured by moments. I
Okay.
think every great in this genre that has a great legacy had a lot of moments. They had moments where the culture kind of stood still and they were focused on them for whatever they were creating at the time. To kind of point out some of these moments, like, Nas with Ether, or KRS-One with Criminal Minded, or the Stop the Violence movement, or NWA's Fuck the Police, or these are all these great moments in time where you have to remember that moment. And I think the more of those moments you create, the bigger your legacy becomes.
okay. I man, see, I agree with both of you, but I'd have to add that on top of that, you still have to make classic songs. Maybe not even have an all-time classic catalog or nothing, but you still gotta make classic songs that'll like at least
Do
some
you?
have to stand the test of time.
Do you?
I think so.
Kanye West arguably hasn't made a classic song in 13 years.
But
But
he
he
has a
made
lot of
enough.
classics. He has a lot of classics though.
Yeah, he
He's
has
been
a he
in
has
Prior
and
to that,
around a lot of classics. I think he just means in general. You have to have made something that stood the test of time. You
yeah, for
can't
right.
have
sure.
never made a record that didn't. And then, but I guess it also depends on where we mean in the legacy. Like, what's the Hall of Fame look like? You know what I mean? Like, how there could be levels to the Hall of Fame. You could have your boom. You
Yeah.
could have your underground Hall of Fames. You could have your
All right, so let
your
me
popular Hall
ask
of
you guys
Fames.
this. I'm gonna just name off random artists. You tell
Mhm.
me if they're in your Hall of Fame. All
Okay.
right,
Okay.
Rakim,
Absolutely.
He might be the top, if I'm being honest.
No way he's not.
LL Cool J,
Yep.
He has to be. He has to be.
Run from
Okay,
Run
wait, time out, time
DMC.
out, time out, time out, time out, time out, time out. Run it back. Run it back.
I'm gonna get
No,
way more difficult than this.
but no, because there's a complexity to the LL one. What if we know he didn't write from the '90s on?
Hey, you can know what you want to know. This is your Hall of Fame.
Okay, I'm just asking if there's caveats. For me, he's still in it. For me, he's still in it. But just knowing what I know, it kind of
Hey,
stuns to say that
this
so
is the
quickly.
Archer Hip Hop Hall of
Yeah,
Fame Museum in
he's in my
San Bernardino,
Hall of Fame.
California. This is the grand opening. LabTalk. This is Cam's grand opening.
Grand
Welcome to
closing.
San Bernardino, California.
Yeah, no, he's in. He's in.
All right, what about Run from Run DMC?
By himself?
Why can't
Yeah,
DMC be in
just
that
Run.
bitch?
No.
I'm
I'm
straight.
asking about Run
Run DMC is
specifically.
in. He's not by himself. Run DMC is in, but
Okay,
he's not.
what
Yeah,
about
it's
Curtis
got to
Blow?
be a
Yeah.
no.
Okay, what about Method Man?
Absolutely.
By itself.
By itself. Yes.
No.
Okay, what about Big Daddy Kane?
Yes.
Yes.
What about Cool G Rap?
Yes.
No.
What about MC
And
Shan?
No.
uh,
God, no.
no. No.
No.
What about Beanie Siegel?
Fuck you. All right, man. Look.
Don't get tough, nigga. I'm not playing.
Oh
he's a he's a
man.
he's a he's a bubble no.
Yeah, man. It would take him a few years, a few elective cycles to get in. You know what I'm saying? It was
First
that
ballot,
tough,
nah.
man. Yeah, he
First
can't
ballot,
go in
nah.
first ballot. Nah. He's in the battle wing. He's in the first ballot on the battle wing side, you know what I'm saying? But not overall. Nah.
What about Wale?
No.
For me, yes.
For me, no. He ain't making it to the hostile take. He ain't making it to the hostile takeover. Uh, uh, Hall of Fame on the other side of the Dino. Ain't happening.
What about Meek Mill?
No.
Nah.
Nigga had an album called Championships and it was classic.
Okay.
That doesn't give him in the Hall of Fame.
Classic. It's a good album.
I wouldn't call it a classic. It was good, but I wouldn't call it a
To me was
classic.
classic. To me,
He
it
doesn't have a
was.
Like
To me,
classic
it was.
album. He has a
when's the
classic.
last time? When's the last time you got in the car and the nigga said, "Hey, bang that Meek Mill"?
Yeah, Meek doesn't have
It's
a
been a
classic
minute.
album, but he has a classic song. He has Dreams and Nightmares. But even
Right.
the album Dreams and Nightmares isn't a classic. That song's a
All right,
classic.
what about Big Sean?
Yes.
Nope.
Big Sean's in there.
What about it's a good one, YG.
Yes.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. He's in the West
What
Coast wing.
about Joyner Lucas?
Don't do
Damn,
this,
I
man.
want to say yes,
Say
but I
yes
gotta
for
say
what,
no.
nigga? The fuck you
Because I
saying
like him.
yes for?
Because I like Joyner Lucas, but I want to say yes personally, but overall I gotta say no.
That nigga is so far away from a Hall of Fame, it ain't even funny.
All right, what about Corrupt?
Yep.
Sure.
Redman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's in.
Keith Murray.
No.
Nah.
You
Oh
name the
wait,
whole Death Squad?
shit.
You name the
He's
whole Death
another
Squad, nigga?
he's another bubble no just because of the words like E40 E40 would be in. But just like E40, he introduces words into the lexicon of of society. So that makes him a bubble no for me. Like not first ballot, probably not even second. But third ballot on, maybe we can talk.
Foxy Brown.
Hell no.
Nah, she's not in. Unfortunate.
Cameron.
Yeah, he's in.
Off of
Styles
Impact, he's
P.
in.
Styles
No.
P.
Nah,
Not by
not a big enough
itself.
catalog.
Not by itself.
Whoa, no Styles? Not a big enough
Not by its,
catalog. No, that's
not
crazy.
by it. Not by itself. Not by
Yeah,
itself.
by itself, nah. The Locks is in, but not him.
Yeah. If there was just a features wing, yeah. But I can't.
Jada. Jada Kids.
Not by itself.
Not by itself. He
Not by
has
itself.
he has classic verses, but
Yeah. Give me the
catalog doesn't
classic
get him
Jada
in.
album. Yeah, give me the classic Jada album.
AZ.
It's gonna hurt me to say no, but it's a no.
No, I don't see it.
It hurts me to say
Lil
that, but
Kim.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she has to go in. She has to go in.
Lil Kim's got going?
She's got to
Yeah.
go in. There's
She
women
ain't even
still
right, though.
mimicking. There's still. I said the same thing about LA. You said it was cool. There's still women mimicking. There's women mimicking Lil Kim right now in rap.
E40.
Yeah. Yep.
Nigga, he has his own wing in the Hall of Fame.
E40's in.
Scarface.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, you can't have it without it.
100%.
A Hall of Fame without Scarface is bogus.
That's a fact.
All right, what about Grand Poobah?
No.
Nah, but it's close.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's close.
Last one, Tyga.
Hell no.
No.
He had a lot of
if you'd have
hits,
said,
nigga.
I
I think
don't
I had
care.
a lot of hits.
I don't care. It's
A
my
lot of
it's my
hits.
Hall of
That nigga,
Fame.
Okay.
Fuck that nigga.
Tyga can perform. He can do them songs forever.
Okay, bet. So tell me the album.
I can say album. I say he had a lot of hits.
Yeah.
So does
Man,
Pitbull,
nah.
nigga.
Tyga
Does
ain't in.
Pitbull go in? Does Flow Rider go in, nigga? Just because you have a lot of hits, does
All
that
right,
mean
what
you
about
go in?
Fab? Fabulous. Fab.
Not in mine.
Oh shit. Bubble no.
He's
Ooh.
not going in mine. He's not in mine.
Now
I'll tell you that much.
now if back to Grand Poo, if back to Grand Poo, but if you'd have said Large Professor, I'd have said yes. But nah.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna ask some other ones, but y'all, I already know y'all gonna say no. What about Lil Durk?
Little Dirk.
Hell no.
He's a bubble. He's on the bubble.
No, he's a bubble for sure, but no, I'm gonna say no. Niggas will die by Durkio, bro. They don't play about Durkio, niggas. They do not play.
I'm just saying, like these bubble. He has the hits. He's got the career, the
Now,
longevity.
if you
He's got
said
the
Sosa,
impact.
I'm putting Sosa in.
Dirk got a big. He got more hits than Sosa.
Does he?
There's no Dirk. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
But he does. But there's no Durkio without Sosa.
I don't know because Dirk was around when Sosa was around.
He was getting smoked at that time by Game. That's what was. Nigga said Dirk want beef. Dirk the whiskey. Dirk who, nigga?
Oh, that's a good one. Game.
He's got to go in.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Here's one. Lloyd Banks.
Nigga, look who you talking
Ooh.
to. Do you know who you talking to?
Look who you talking to.
Nigga, a couple years from now, I might lay Yayo in. Nigga, of course Banks is in. Nigga, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Ah.
If the
Okay,
real,
now
if the real
your shit
report keeps
bogus.
doing good.
Nah,
Hey,
you was doing.
Hey,
I wasn't going.
we funded by Gorilla Unit over here. I don't know what you thought it was, nigga. I got a spot for Spider Loke. Nigga, I got spots over here, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
That nigga
Nah, nigga.
MOP in. I'm letting fucking
See,
Yo, I'm
yeah,
telling you, nigga.
yeah, all that,
Yo,
all that. Nah, nigga. This
Olivia,
nigga said Tony
Olivia?
Yayo.
Yo, not
This
Olivia.
nigga said,
Yo,
see,
That's
I wasn't gonna
crazy.
argue with you about none of your shit until you said Tony Yayo. Hell
Hey,
no.
thoughts of a predicate fellow in gold. Okay, hey,
I
it
don't
can
give a
come
No, it
fuck.
did.
down.
It's all
It
like
did.
Deceptive
900,000.
And I
dancing on me.
okay. And Vanilla Ice went platinum. So the fuck what?
Hey, and he might be in.
Shit, you
Oh,
can
he
kiss
might
my
be.
ass.
He might
You
be
can
Yeah, Ice
kiss
Ice
in.
my
Baby is.
ass.
Hey,
Hey, go
Ice
in your
Ice Baby's
car right
like
now.
double diamond or
Turn the
some shit
bass up
like
and put
that.
on
I don't
Ice
give
Ice
a
Baby right now.
I don't give a fuck. Hell no.
First number one rap record on Billboard. Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't give a fuck.
Listen, bro, I just need you to do a couple things for me right now. Okay, I need you to stop. I need you to collaborate and listen. Okay, I need you to do that for me.
Fuck you for that, Cam. Fuck you for that. All right. So for an artist, is independence more valuable than reach?
Yes,
If you're talking about the money, probably.
it is. It is absolutely more valuable.
I would say fuck no. Absolutely
Really?
not. I think the reach is way more important because you can fight for your independence later. I think too many artists fight to
Mm.
have 100% of nothing versus having 5% of an empire. And I think a lot of us, myself included, get caught up in this idea that our value is more than what we've actually sold. And, just like we were talking about earlier, right? We were talking about like sexual track records. It's the same as an artist. Like when you go to a label, especially today, they'll even ask you for your sales history and ask you to print it out and send it to them so that they can see exactly what kind of income you're generating. And so, yeah, I think the reach is important. You getting with the right people that can spread your music and your message around to as many people as possible. And then once you start bringing in the revenue, then you start talking about independence. But fighting for independence initially when nobody fucking wants you, what are you being independent from?
Man, I'm watching Stove God Cooks be one of the hottest rappers in the game, and he can't even do a show without Baby Grand telling him to sit the fuck down. All right, so I'm
Yeah, I
just
mean,
it's spooky out here.
but,
It's spooky
but you know
sometimes out
what?
here,
That
man.
but let's be real. That's an extreme situation, and we all know. Like, I think that situation is tied to like some street factions. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like he may not be able to move because of certain situations, but even with Stove. I think he's gonna get hot enough to where somebody's gonna buy him out that deal.
They
Yeah, you're
try. Hey,
not worth.
they met the buyout, and then they said, "Nah, actually, we need 2.5." They said the buyout's 500,000. He was like, "Bet, I got the money." They said we meant 2.5. Nigga, you are not getting out this deal.
And he might have to do what he say he doing some of them songs, nigga.
Yo, hey, all he says is he cooked. He might have to whip up. He might have to whip something up.
He might need to put on his poo shiesty if you feel what I'm saying.
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm
Yeah, I
saying
mean,
like if the bread ain't, you know what I mean? If the bread ain't coming out like you thought it was, and you over here skipping meals on the low, hey, it might be time to pack up a U-Haul van or something, or hey, free Geechee is all I'm saying.
Man, like
nah.
hey, like it's
All
like
right, so
sometimes I think back to 50 said they offered him 250,000 in '02. They still offering niggas 250,000 right now, and inflation is up. Okay, that's
yep.
all I'm saying. This is a dirty game, man.
Shit, 250,000 back when 50 was in the game, and when he was on fire was a bad deal.
Yeah, he said he said when you coming from where I'm coming from, 250,000 don't sound bad. I
No,
used
it
to watch
don't.
that
Right,
DVD every day, nigga. Be like, damn, 50.
right.
Glad
But
you
you
made
also
it
talking
out.
about but you also talking about 250,000 25 years ago, damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 250,000 now, bruh. Like
Shit, you can't even buy a house with 250,000 in a decent neighborhood, nigga.
That's a down
nigga,
payment, brother.
you can't decent neighborhood. You can't buy a house for 250,000 in a bad neighborhood.
You can go to
Yeah.
Flint. You can go to Flint and get a crib real quick for 250,000. Easy.
Why
Might
does
get
everybody
double.
go to Flint though? What is the word like? You can go to Flint.
Hey, because they ain't got water. They still ain't got water in Flint.
All right. So speaking of up north, Drake got Iceman dropping on May 15th. Are you excited for Drake's new album? And what do you think the reception is gonna be?
I've never been excited for a Drake album in my fucking life.
So I guess your answer is no.
Hell no. Like, bruh, that nigga's albums be sounding like a 13-year-old girl's diary. Like, I think he write them shits on his belly with his legs kicked up in the air, with his feet kicked up in the air. You know what I mean? He used to call me on my cell phone. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Hey, I
All
heard
right. So
if
what do
you,
you think the reception is gonna be?
I think it's gonna be warm. Maybe not hot, but I think it's gonna be warm. Like he's gonna move units. He still has fans. I mean, he has people who really think he won that battle with Kendrick. He got fans. I mean, if you want to talk about delusional fans, you go back to that. Nigga, he got fans.
What you think, Cam?
So OVO ting, eh? You done know, eh? More life. Willie!
Street.
You know what I'm saying? Grease, you know, as the resident owl man of this pod right now. I am actually very worried about this project as an actual fan of Drake. I am actually very worried about this project. I'm very concerned. I don't know. Like this is like the ability of usually Drake to have at least a record that people are talking about leading up to a project is usually pretty strong. It doesn't even always have to be a hit. For all the dogs had that 8 a.m. in Charlotte, and niggas was like, "Oh, Drake back rapping again." Like he always drops a song that makes people go, "Oh, okay, he's gonna give us a project. We might not like the project, but we like this record." He wasn't able to do that. This man had 1,000 gigs, and ain't nobody care about none of the gigs. He kept trying to leak records, and ain't none of them catch on. And now he just said, "Yeah, all right, man, I got to get these bills off. You know, Steak is hitting me up, telling me I got to go back to Europe and tour again to pay off these debts. So let me go ahead and drop this album finally. I got a block of ice. I'm gonna leave in the city. Y'all melt that thing down if y'all want the release date." Like, do I think the album's gonna be good? Probably not. If I'm being real with you, I don't. Nothing in the way he's moved lately has made me think this is going to be a good album. If I'm just being objective, nothing he's done or the way he's moved has made me think that Drake is about to drop a good project. He probably been kicking it with Yachty and Yeet. There's gonna be a lot of that. and like while
Yeah.
I enjoy Yachty and I enjoy Yeet, I don't need them with Drake all the damn time. So I think we're gonna get a lot of that, and it's gonna be very Unfortunate but of course the Drake fans are gonna love it. It's gonna get the same response all Drake projects get. You're gonna get the people who say this is fire, I love it, Drake's dope, Drake's the GOAT, owl emojis, blah blah blah. And then you're gonna have all the people on the West Coast saying you don't write this,
All the niggas
Kendrick's
on the
still better.
West.
you didn't write this, you didn't write this, Kendrick's the boogeyman, like that, Euphoria, not like us. We know what we're gonna get from the public, and they'll probably move like 250 to 300,000 units first week.
Are you saying
Like,
that? Are you saying that streams on Not Like Us and the Euphoria are going to go up on May 15th?
They're
Is that what
going
you're
to
saying?
skyrocket, nigga. You saw what happened as soon as that nigga got a #1 with Nokia. Niggas started streaming the fuck out of Luther. Niggas said, we just gonna get you out of the paint with whatever is closest to us, whatever closest weapon we can grab, we're striking you with it. That's what they did.
damn. Nah, like it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a warm reception, like because people still like the nigga, you know, really, really light skinned niggas and girls who still want to fuck him are gonna listen to that shit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lukewarm reception if I'm being real. All the like what Cam said is real, but I'm even digging deeper. Like all of them records he put out, like he put out like real records, like CD quality records. And in the past, when you got a Drake leak, that shit was going on the radio minimum. Like that shit, radio would be running to a Drake record to play that shit.
Right.
Now, that shit just not catching. Like not catching. Even some of the shit like Cam said, he put out that freestyle before all the dogs. And people were talking about the freestyle. He put out other freestyle shits that I actually liked. Nobody gave a fuck about it. Even this Iceman shit, it was circulating on social media for like a day. Shit's dead. No one's talking about it really. It's not really a topic of conversation. So I don't know, man. We talked about it on Worst Take, and I told Cam and Randall that I don't know, man. I'm thinking like 220. It's gonna be all women.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was thinking about a $250,000. You know what I mean? Nowhere near what a Drake release used to do.
$250,000?
If Drake doesn't do cold numbers, it's the start of the end.
He was still the most streamed artist of 2025, so the odds of him doing less than Cole is kind of slim to me.
Yeah, but then there's another X factor here too. And the X factor is how much motivation is there going to be in that building to work for him?
Well, I mean, he didn't get them really working no key, and that still became a number one record for him. And the label wasn't working that album. That album with him and Party. And he still got a #1 song off that shit. So I don't really know how much he needs him to.
If he got good features from hot niggas, it'll do more than that. But I mean, I don't know. I think honestly, this is just personal opinion. Like the nigga's style is stale.
Or has it grown?
It's not even stale. His style is a style that doesn't suit him because he's chasing the sound of the younger contemporaries that he's running with. He's trying to do the records with Yeet. He's trying to do the records with Yachty. That sound works for them niggas. That's not your sound.
What is Drake's sound?
He needed just call 40. there was a record he had that he was cruising around during those first little Iceman trailers, and he still hasn't dropped. And I was like, that's the shit I'm talking about. 40 underwater beat with the low pass on the sample. You know what I'm saying?
With the low pass.
You know what I'm saying? And Drake just popping shit. It was fire. And I was like, that's what you need to do. Stop worrying about doing records with Yachty in them, bro. That's just not what you need to do. I love Jumbotron popping. I like that record a lot. But I don't need a whole album of that. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to actually get in the studio and make champagne poetry, nigga. Do that shit more. You feel me? And you'll be just fine.
I agree with that. All right, so I don't know how much you up on this hostile, but it's battle rap on its way up. We got to do a state of the culture, Cam.
Is it on its way up?
Out.
Oh, out. Yeah, it's struggling right now, bro. It's nasty. It's nasty out here right now, man. It's ugly, man. It's very ugly. It's very ugly. The bubble is bursting for sure. I think the bags got a little too big for the names that actually really draw. The
Mm-hmm.
names underneath them oversaturated themselves and made themselves too accessible. And honestly, the caffeine deal just cratered
Fucked
the
everything
true
up. It
entrance,
fucked everything up.
the true interest in
Bruh.
the genre. The caffeine deal. Like,
Caffeine
there's so
fucked
many great
everything up.
battles you can't see because you don't want to pay $8 to $10 a month for a fucking app. It just fucked the whole game up, bro. They URL be dropping battles from a year ago. Talk about new battle up on YouTube. Niggas, no, you can't do that. And it doesn't help when they're doing that, but then out of nowhere, you'll see Tay Rock battling on some random league in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? On a Wednesday night. It just pops up on
Right.
YouTube. Why do I need to pay for this app when I can just go see that? Like, it's just nasty work. Nasty work.
I think battle rap is oversaturated. You know, and maybe it will even itself out. But like, I was just at the regulators event, right? And they was in there. A lot of dudes was in there spitting. A lot of dudes wasn't. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and like, this dude came from all the way from Brooklyn. This Puerto Rican dude came all the way from Brooklyn, and literally RX worked him like a slave.
God damn.
Over under 12 niggas from the dude from Brooklyn.
Right. Another dude came up from Mexico at St. LA. 1 round, bodied him. Shit didn't make sense. There's this dudes that get, well, not just dudes. There's just battle rappers out there that get way too much hype for their talent level. And then when somebody new comes in and sees them, they're like, that's what all this buzz was for. And I also think that a lot of people don't take it as seriously as they should, and it's messing up the culture. Like, honestly, a choke in a battle should equal an automatic L for that round. I don't care what the fuck you said before or after. You know what I mean? And the fact that people get passes on shit like that just because of the name that they may have built, or oh well, he's going through this. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. I'm a fan, nigga.
But Harlem Hospital's giving beds out. Come on now. It's all first verse. It's all first verse.
Harlem Hospital giving beds out.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I think it can recover. But right now, yeah, it's on its way out.
Did the failure of Twerk to really snatch the crown kind of fuck this up too?
In my opinion,
wow. Yeah.
In my opinion, is that, like, my opinion is two-pronged. The first is the biggest issue, is that battle rap only matters when battle rappers care about it, because nobody else does. It's still very much a genre of a subgenre. So battle rappers have to care about it more than anybody else until other people start to care more than battle rappers. And that's usually when the money comes in. The second part of it is battle rap has had a really tough time in the last 5 to 6 years creating new stars. And the new stars that they have created, there's just been wild fracture within their uprisings to fuck up the trajectory of them becoming the next Mook or the next Luck. So like New Jersey Twerk. New Jersey Twerk had a lot of opportunities to become that next nigga, but he just can't seem to remember his raps. It's just that simple. Some of the battles that I remember him fumbling was like the first Caffeine battle against Geechee. That was supposed to be the battle where he was supposed to become that nigga, and Geechee took the crown and ran with it. And there's several others where He just didn't show up to be who he's supposed to be. Most recently against Lux in the UK or in London, just wasn't himself. So it's really tough when you can't create new stars. And an easy to block captain having the fracture with URL really fucked up battle rap, because if a guy like that who fits the mold of battle rap so well doesn't thrive on that platform, it stunts the growth of battle rap and it really fucked things up. I do think that it could have a resurgence now that Surf is home, because I do think that there's a lot of things that Surf can get done that for some odd reason, like URL and Rock wouldn't do. Like, I don't understand them not bringing Easy back. I don't understand them not bringing Big K over. I don't understand them not bringing Show Off over. Like, there's so many battle rappers from the RBE platform and the KOTD platform that they could bring over to um, broaden their league, and they're just not doing it. I don't care so much about the app. I think the app is necessary because of how YouTube works. That type of content doesn't monetize enough on YouTube for you to be able to pay battle rappers much of anything. You have to monetize it differently. I don't really care about paying $8 a month. I'll pay $8 a month to watch a subgenre of a subgenre that I really love. I don't care about that. But you have to put the battles that niggas anticipate. And the battles in culture that niggas want to see Easy versus Rock on URL. Niggas want to see that. Niggas want to see Easy versus Surf on URL. Niggas want to see Surf versus Mook on URL. There's certain battles that niggas want to see, and those are the types of battles that keeps the culture going. And now that Surf is home and how he talking already, it seems like he's going to be the person to be able to get it done. And so if Surf can make these sorts of alliances happen because of whatever power he has in that building, then that could help resurge it, or get it back. But some of these young niggas like King and Eunice and these niggas, they really need to start. Eunice, King too. King just buying Eunice low key. I don't know if you saw any battle. They just battled last week, and it's out on YouTube. It's a great battle. But King won that shit 2-1, if not a gentleman's 30. But
wow,
yeah, you got to see that shit. Yeah. But I need King and Eunice and all these young niggas. They need to start becoming the guys, and they have to start promoting, and they have to care about battle rap. And these niggas just don't, bro. And that's
Think
gonna
about
be
like
the
Eunice doesn't really fit the mold of what you think a URL battler is, though. Too,
mm-mm.
the
nah.
URL battle rapper is the super street nigga, and that's not Eunice. And you
But
know what else
King
fucked up
does.
was
King does, and because of the politics of him being a trenches nigga, he can't get over the URL, and that's the problem.
you know who else?
Well, here's what I think.
Fuck shit up was Briz.
Yeah, I did fuck a lot of shit up.
What I think
fight,
what I think a major problem is battle rap needs to figure out a way other than the traditional channels to monetize. Because when you got a multi-time battle rapper of the year having to, break the law to pay his bills, and it wasn't like the nigga was only battling once a year. The nigga was battling all the time. You know what I'm saying? But when he got to go that route to pay his bills, that's crazy to me.
well, I think that's the problem with battle rap. I think battle rap has had big sponsors over the years, but they were never able to recoup on their investments. They had the Al Capones and the exclusive vodkas and the caffeines and all of these different partners that came in and were trying to fuck with it. Even stars. Snoop came in and did an event. If you remember with Total Slaughter, with Shady Records, it just never recoups because Drake came in and did an event. Yeah, like
right. That's what I'm saying. Like they need to figure out how a new way to monetize, because these sponsors that come in ain't getting their money back. You know what I mean? So there needs to be like a sit down between these, battle league CEOs or whatever you want to call them, and be like, hey, we need to be able to pay. We need to be able to get the money up somehow, or else, we're going to lose a lot of top talent to the streets, whether it be, unfortunately, like Geechee Gotti getting locked up, or worse, because these dudes, these top name dudes, not only are they not trying to work regular jobs, they literally can't. Their schedule won't allow it. What, Danny Myers battles what, every month and a half?
Yeah, and when you on a nigga
Wait,
like Geechee level,
Danny Myers battles every 2 weeks. That nigga battle like a bi-weekly check. That nigga battling right now somewhere. I guarantee it.
Right. Okay. But I'm saying, like, when you got people, and Danny Myers has put in the work from way
Yeah,
back. You know what I'm
facts.
facts.
saying? And when you got when the money is so low that somebody like Danny Myers, with the name that he's built over the years, still has to battle that often, you know, there's work to be done on the business end of it.
Yeah, and I
Can
think
we
I
just
think go ahead, Kim. My bad.
can we just call a spade though? We talk about monetization, sponsorships, et cetera, et cetera. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. There ain't but maybe 5. I could probably count them on my hand. Battle rappers with any sense of actual style or representation and presentation. These niggas is dusty, bro. And it's really
So
hard to secure any type. And the whole battle rap community just feels sweaty and dusty. It's like niggas pay. It's like 300 to 400 niggas paying $50 a pop to go stand in a room around a bunch of other niggas. It's really hard to just get a sponsorship for that and get actual monetization out of that from an outside source. It's
I've
a
been
little
saying
difficult.
forever. I've been saying forever that, when it comes to certain guys in battle rap, or I'll just say guys in battle rap, no, all right. Anyways, text for the kids. When it comes to battle rap, I've been saying that for years. Like I don't understand. Like, okay, I hate to single this person out, but he's definitely cleaned up since I made this comment. But like way back in the day, I used to really criticize how DNA used to show up to battles because I would be like, nigga, like, why don't you care about your presentation? Like, sometimes you don't even brush your hair. You just wear a dingy white t-shirt or whatever kind of shoes. Like, you don't give a fuck. It's all about the raps. And I understand from like from a cypher hip hop perspective, like who gives a fuck, right? But when you're trying to sell a product with a sponsor attached, presentation is everything. And he definitely cleaned it up over the years. But a lot of niggas don't. And a lot of niggas do shit like trying to clown niggas like Goods for doing the right thing, which is showing up like he deserves to get paid when he gets paid. And I just don't understand it. It's like you can't just show up to these battles wearing anything with a bunch of dusty niggas wearing anything and wonder why you getting paid fucking $300 a battle.
I mean, even Hitman Holla, who doesn't wear extravagant shit a lot of time, but he has a style and a presence to himself. This nigga be up there in just a white beater, some sweats, but he looks like a stylish nigga. Like he looks like he knows how to dress. These niggas be coming
Right.
up here in these fucking fruity pebble colored outfits and shit. They don't know how to fucking dress, man. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell you, bro.
yeah. Like a lot. I mean, and I'm telling you, I've been to more than my fair share of battles as a fan, and from big ones to little ones, and I'm telling you, like a lot of times it's the product itself because these niggas cannot fucking rap. Honestly, a lot of them, and even some of the ones who can, nigga, you're on camera. Act like it. Look like it.
You talking about
You
battle
know, you
rappers can't
you
rap?
a
Oh, for
lot of them.
sure.
I mean, I
A
think the
lot of them.
majority of them niggas can rap. I mean, they may
I
not
Yeah,
mean,
be
okay,
like
bro.
the
the
But
greatest.
majority of
there's
the
a
big
there's
name
a
niggas,
there's a
the majority.
No,
separation level, bro.
I'm saying the majority of battle rappers. Okay, I'll put it to you like this: a weak battle rapper is like a G League nigga going to LA Fitness.
Okay, but what do you? Okay, we're talking about a weak nigga that's been on URL, right? That's what we're talking about.
No, I'm talking about like it could be a weak battle rapper that battles on a small league like I battle. I'm saying these niggas, battle rappers just by trade, like that's what they do. Like they're lyricists. That's what they do. That's what their intention is to push the pen to their greatest ability. Most rappers outside of the realm of battle rap don't even approach writing like that. Like you do, Cam. I do, but we're not the fucking the common guy.
I
I think that's why
I
like, I'm
gotta
looking at it from my perspective of like, are these niggas good rappers? And most of them are to me. Like
Well,
if you
I'm not talking
right.
about.
yeah,
That's
I'm not talking about from your perspective of who
yeah,
you are. I'm talking about if
yeah,
you look at the landscape of rappers, because you performed outside of battle rap way more than you have inside of battle rap, right?
100%, 100%.
The weakest nigga in the crucible can out rap a lot of the niggas we see commonly on stage just opening for so and so or just
That's a
performing on
fact.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like these niggas are
okay. I
really
feel you.
good, but not great in their bucket.
I feel you on that. But honestly, I'm sorry. I feel you. I feel where you're coming from, but I gotta disagree because a lot of these niggas, like, okay, like the ones in the mid-level leagues, they can rap. But a lot of these local motherfuckers just can't rap and honestly don't give a fuck about rap. And when you got niggas that swear they the nicest and trying to make it and all this shit who can't rap, like it shrinks the pool that these mid-level leagues and these, and therefore the top leagues, it shrinks their talent pool. That's why you see the same niggas battling, on every fucking card.
Yeah, I like I said, creating new stars has been really tough. Like I said, the last big star in battle rap was Easy the Block Captain. And
Right. And the reason I think a big reason for that is them niggas a lot of them niggas can't fucking rap. And I mean, I know I put down that pen a long time ago and picked up my comedy pen, but still, like a lot of these niggas ain't worth leaving the house for and going to see
nah,
or paying $8 a month for
I
cumulatively.
feel
What
you.
what stopped? He's one of my favorite battle rappers, but
Cool.
like what really stopped? Damn, I'm drawing a fucking. I feel terrible right now. He battled
Briz?
Mook not long ago, not Briz. Jesus
Battle
Christ.
Shit, how
Mook?
long ago you
Big
talking
K?
about?
Yeah, not Mook, not Mook. He battled fucking Lux not long ago, like probably like last year. Why am I drawing a fucking
Rum?
blank here? Yes, why isn't Rum the top guy? What
Oh,
stopped
Rum
Rum
Nitty,
from
yeah.
being the top guy? Because
I
he's
can
not the
tell you,
top
but
guy.
niggas ain't gonna like it. Niggas ain't gonna like it.
Go ahead.
There's two reasons. For one, there's a believability issue with Rum because he's a really small person. So a lot of the shit, I'm just keeping it
Hey,
tight. Look, man,
he tried to him up. He tried to him up.
work. Yeah, he did. Look and
He tried to
listen,
him a nigga.
Rum.
He came up here with it.
Yeah,
Hey, nigga.
if there's any chance Rum Niggy does see this, I'm not taking shots, my guy. I fucking love you. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm not calling you soft or no shit like it's nothing like that. I'm just saying in stature, that counts when it comes to your presentation. And I just feel like he's a smaller person and he talks a lot of tough shit, and it's just hard to kind of accept. And I think the second part is Rum Niggy don't promote. Like Rum Niggy is the most humble. He's probably the most humble battle rapper I've ever met in my life. This nigga does not really pop shit like that. He's super humble, and he's not gonna create the moments in battle rap that are necessary to get his name up there with, your Geechees and your Hitmans and your, because those niggas are willing to argue. They're willing to go back and forth. They're willing to create skits. They're willing to go live. They're willing to jump in spaces. They're willing to do all these things. And Rum Niggy's not going to do that. That nigga's a grown man raising his kids. And when he's not on the stage battling, he ain't really, he's Cam. He's Cam Archer.
Okay.
When he's
Well, I
not
like him so
Like,
battling,
much.
when he's not,
That's why I like him so much.
yeah, when he's not
yeah.
battling, he's not battling.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and see, I go really way back with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of them smack DVD at the swap meet niggas and one of them like Fight Club niggas. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I was one of them. And when back then, you know, it was them niggas could rap. You didn't get in. You didn't get in if you couldn't rap. Now motherfuckers just get on a plate. You know, they getting plates and getting on the card because the promoter can't find nobody else.
Right.
Like
Well,
I
I think
seen niggas choke.
also,
I seen niggas. I seen motherfuckers choke 3 battles straight and still get booked. Man, fuck out of here.
talking about twerk.
Nah, just motherfuckers in general. I wasn't even taking a shot at. I wasn't even talking about nobody in particular.
I
But I
love New
mean, I've
Jersey
seen
twerk,
it.
but that nigga has a problem. I love New Jersey
Yeah,
Yeah,
twerk. That nigga has a
Twerk is
problem.
a chronic forgetter of
Yeah,
raps.
he has a
right.
It's kind
problem.
of annoying because that
Period.
nigga's so good. That nigga's like
Yeah,
He's
him and
incredible.
him when he's on his peak when he's on is unmatched. Really, honestly, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Look, peak twerk can beat anybody, and
Anybody.
of all time.
His
Problem
setup
is
game,
this.
his punchlines, his schemes, his energy, everything. It's all complete. He's got the total
It's all
package of a battle
complete.
rapper.
The problem
yeah,
is this twerking is worst. Is also the worst you've ever seen.
absolutely. Like I said, I've been watching battle rap since Serious Jones was the king of Fight Club and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know
I've
what I
been
mean?
watching battle rap.
You
Well, I
kung
was
fu
a
Actually,
black
part of
before
battle
that,
rap,
vagina.
and
There's
yeah,
8 billion
before,
people over there.
yeah, I was watching. Hey, nigga, he took Jen's soul in that motherfucker.
That
But
hurts
no,
my soul.
I was watching
Shout
before
out to
that.
my
Like,
guy Jin, man.
yeah, no, one of my favorite battles of all time is probably Serious Jones and Murder Mook.
Oh yeah. That's a classic.
wow, that's a
You
super
know what I mean?
classic. What are
Yeah.
your favorite battles of the acapella era? Like, give me your Mount Rushmore of your personal Mount Rushmore of battles from the acapella era, and I'm gonna eliminate the smack shit because I don't want it to just be Mook versus Serious Mook. I want it to be like of the URL era forwards. URL King of the Dot RBE. You know what I mean, that
Okay.
era. So like, let's say from '09 forward.
The easiest ones for me right off the top are it's Rum versus Danny.
Yeah.
It's Chilla versus
Really? You didn't
Rum
pick
versus that
Rumber? Never mind. Let
the,
me not
the
say that.
first
Go ahead. Go
Rum
ahead.
Danny battle. The first Rum Danny battle is crazy. It's a crazy battle.
See,
Um,
if I'm going rum, I'm just going in a different direction.
I mean, because there's another one that I could pick, but I feel like I like that one. It was more even. Because if I'm being mean about it, he's got like 3 options. Just like this other gentleman has like 3 options, but I'm gonna go JC versus Chilla.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna take that one.
yeah. That shit is so smack.
Yeah. I feel bad because I want to put this guy on the list, but I can't because I don't want to put Chilla on it twice. So I'll say, Jesus, I'm gonna take Big T versus Surf.
Oh, you took one of
Oh, he
mine.
took
God damn it,
mine.
I didn't take
Yeah,
that.
He
yeah, I'm
took
gonna take
mine. That
Big
was
T
on there.
versus Surf.
Mine was on there. That was on mine for sure.
And Jesus, man, I'll go with 'cause he has to have at least one, but which one am I gonna pick? It's kind of difficult. Well, you know what, man? But the whole battle sucks. That's the problem. Like, if the battle as a whole isn't that great. Um, I'm gonna go with. I'll go Daylight versus Charlie.
I didn't expect that one.
Yeah,
Nah,
yep.
I didn't expect that one either.
I didn't expect that one.
Like to mix it up. there was a lot of Danny battles. I didn't want to double up with more Danny battles. I wanted to throw a B Magic battle in there, but it would have been him and Chilla, and I didn't want to double up on Chilla. I could have put Chilla versus Day, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to keep going with Chilla. I almost did JC versus Rum. Didn't want to do. I was trying to
Mm.
switch them up a little bit.
You got an honorable mention for me?
I'm being real. It's Chilla and B Magic. I love that battle.
All right.
Your bitch could die just from picking up your celly late. I'll put a couple in your top like a wedding cake. Oh my
Okay.
God. What? That was
All right.
insane.
What's yours, Hostile?
Okay, I gotta go. Damn. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go JC versus Chilla. Sorry. I gotta take yours, Cam. That shit was
Yeah,
fire.
classic.
Um, um, one that I was in the building for. Um, man, from Bizzle Barfest, I probably gotta go. I probably gotta go. Nah, damn. Do I want to do that one? Okay, fuck it. Cali Smooth versus Geechee.
That's a good ass battle. And those both my niggas too. Shout out to JP, man. It's my guy.
Then I probably gotta go. Damn, ours got some good battles too. Fuck.
That he rarely wins. The best arch battles, he don't be winning.
I know. And then Loaded Lux got some classics.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
pick a battle. Pick a battle when it comes to Lux.
Yeah. Literally
Lux only got
pick.
two classics, bro. Niggas be really overdoing the Lux. Lux got classics like
No,
Pearl
Yes,
from the URL era. Are you talking?
I'm talking in
If
general.
you're
I'm talking in general.
okay, if
Him
you're
and
talking
Calico,
Fight Club.
him and Calico is a classic.
Okay,
That's a classic
Yeah.
him and
battle.
but that
Calico,
was
him and Hollow, and that's where it
Him and Hollow,
stops.
him and Rum. That battle with
but
Rum is crazy. Him and
but
Rum punches.
those two were Fight Club days, so I can't even, you know what I mean?
I can't do that small room shit for classics unless it's like back in the day when they was battling in the fucking shoe store and shit. Like I'm not doing the nah.
You want the pissy hallway small room battles?
Nah, yeah. Fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Austin.
Damn. I know I'm giving them 2 out of like 4, but Geechee Gotti and Easy the Block Captain. Cause I thought Easy was gonna fold and he came back hard.
It's a good battle.
All right. My first is gonna be Hitman versus Arsenal. One of the first URL super Man, what? Just saying, man. You saying what? Classic shit. That nigga said. That nigga said. He said, I seen him over here in my head. I started coaching him. I love that fucking battle, man. Yo, so Hitman versus Arsenal. One thing I was in a building for, Conceited versus Surf. Classic.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that's a classic battle, man.
Damn, I forgot about that one.
Oh my God, that's a classic
Conceited
battle.
versus Surf.
That's how you know.
Then I'm gonna Yeah, for sure. The best shooter in my hood, nigga.
He was so angry.
Yo, Young Surf is just pure rage.
Just anger.
This nigga Conceited was up there joking and smiling. This
Having
nigga
a good old time.
Surf is too serious. My third one is gonna be Clips and Rock, the sequel.
Okay.
Okay.
The second one, that one is fucking one of the best back and forth battles ever. I'm trying to choose battles that are good battles. We could have another Mount Rushmore for body bags, but I'm trying to choose like good battles, like good back and forth.
Nobody's choosed one yet, and I'm a little upset, but I understand.
No, I think I'm about to choose it. I think I'm about to choose it right now. Okay. And because I wanted to put one modern era battle in there, and I think I got to go with Mook versus Rock.
Oh wow! I thought. Okay.
Okay.
I think my fourth one was between Mook versus Rock and Easy versus Chess.
I had Rum versus.
I didn't see Easy versus Chess. I ain't even gonna lie.
I had
You
Rum
had Rum
versus Iron
versus who?
Solomon. Iron Solomon.
Ooh, fuck! I forgot that one.
Oh,
See? Yeah, that's why I said I was like, nobody said it
Hey,
yet.
so you know what? Then I take the Rum comment. That I no. Okay, so no, yeah, never mind. That was the Lux comment I said earlier. Never
Yeah.
mind. So there's another Rum one that definitely is in my honorable mentions, and that's Rum versus Ill Will.
Okay.
Rum versus Ill
Okay.
Will is fun. That's one of the best battles ever. Rum Nitty had the illest punchline of all time in that shit. Yo, what he say? I caught Ill in the lobby. I grabbed the nose. He said, what the fuck that nigga said?
I'm coming
Um,
down with something. Yeah.
yeah. That nigga
oh,
said they
right.
called me Ill in the lobby. I grabbed the nose running. I'm coming down with something. Like
Something.
what?
Yeah.
Nigga, that
Yeah,
shit was
Mhm.
so big rounds.
Yeah.
I'm stuffing. Big rounds
Mhm.
I'm cousin or some shit. They said ill in
Yeah.
the lobby. I grabbed the nose
Grab the
running. I'm
nose.
coming down
I'm
with
coming down
something.
with something. Yeah.
that shit was crazy.
It's
That shit
so
was crazy.
nasty. All right,
Yeah.
so this is up your alley for sure. Hostile. DJ Vlad and Ari Spears have a fierce exchange in the last recent days over payment fees. I gotta get your thoughts on this shit.
That's
Yo,
First
and
of
funny.
all, fuck both them niggas.
today, by the way, Vlad dropped a fucking nuclear blog about this nigga, exposing the fact that Ari Spears has a makeup artist for every interview that he requested for every black interview that he
Damn.
That nigga is very ugly, so I understand. He's trying to make sure
he
the
Facts,
ex-
contouring
facts.
is right. You know what I
he
mean?
exposed that the nigga gets $4,000 a show to do an episode, and that he lied about that shit on another podcast. Like the nigga went crazy today on a blog about Aries. So I gotta get y'all thoughts on this.
All right. Shit, I'll go first. Cause I'm gonna say the thing. That's half the reason I'm here. Fuck both them motherfuckers. That's real. Um, Ari Spears is talented, very talented.
Super.
Ari Spears is funny, but that nigga's a bitch. It is what it is. Um, you know what I mean? Uh, over there at Maverick Flat, motherfucker got punched in the mouth like more than once. All that nigga did was say, "How many times you gonna hit me, bruh?" Go on with that,
I already gave you my lunch money. What more do you want from me?
right? Uh, and then like, look, everybody ain't that dude. Everybody ain't the fighter. Everybody, look, just say that, and hire some security or something. But the way the nigga run his mouth, I'm surprised he still got teeth. Honestly, and I don't. While I respect his talent, I don't respect him at all. And Vlad is a fucking culture vulture, so I don't give a fuck what he talking about. Um, Vlad just might be the biggest culture vulture I've ever fucking seen,
Well, let's
and
talk
that's
about
saying a
that.
lot.
What makes Black a culture vulture? I got it.
One, one, if you're gonna sit there and literally make a living off of something black people started, you can't fucking sit there as a fucking European Jew and lecture black people about a fucking thing.
So that's
I
the
said what I
perspective you
said.
coming from.
I said
Okay,
what
no,
I
I just
said.
wanted to know why.
Yeah.
Well,
I just wanted
if
to
we're
know
being
why.
real,
And
oh, I'm sorry. Go
so
ahead.
the
Go
other
ahead,
thing
Cam, real
is,
quick. Go ahead, Cam. Go ahead on Black real quick. I want to hear. What you
yeah,
got
go
to
ahead,
say?
fuck it,
Well,
go ahead,
he
Kim.
he literally he sits behind the camera, doesn't even put his face in the shot. So 9 times out of 10, a lot of people don't even know what this funny looking ass nigga looks like. And he takes advantage of the low income that some niggas might be having. They might be down bad, down on their luck, and gets them to talk about whatever, incriminate themselves, XYZ, and then acts like he has no culpability in the fact that these niggas are doing that for a little bit of paper because they need it. And it's not cool. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that he's low key to feds, and he doesn't care because he eats off it way more than he's giving them. because niggas love controversy, they love negativity. So of course they're gonna tap in if you talk about when you shot a couple niggas, you robbed a couple niggas, because they love that shit. These white kids in the suburbs love living vicariously through these niggas who do this shit. And it's always some white dude sitting behind the camera asking questions. This, you shot him, right? Yeah. Yeah, tell me about that. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Facts. Yeah, that was gonna be my other thing. He's a feds. You know what I mean? And you can't tell me different. Cause how every nigga that do your show and talk about what the fuck they did get locked up. You know what I mean?
I don't think
Like,
that's
bro,
accurate.
go on with that shit. And the fact that
Yeah, I guess.
the fact that you think you can sit there and talk from a place of some moral high ground, which you don't have. And I've never seen this motherfucker behind a set of turntables to call himself a DJ. The fact that you can sit there and try to talk from some moral high ground to black people while living off of not just black people, but something that black people created, a whole culture, you're a piece of shit, and I fucking hate your guts.
This show should be called Right Over Here, Officer.
Yeah, I guess I'm the lone guy here. I fuck with Vlad. I can't agree with y'all on the lifestyle. I do.
Look at him. The
No,
black
I do,
Republican. I can't call it.
Man, it ain't got shit to do with that. It's pretty simple for me. Vlad is a real DJ. I've seen Vlad DJ with my own eyes. I remember buying Vlad DJ, Vlad mixtapes from Canal Street in New York. I remember, like, Vlad is a real DJ. I remember he won a fucking Mixtape of the Year award for some Tupac mix. Like, the nigga's really been in the culture for a long time. The nigga's not coming from a place of ignorance. I guess that's what I'm saying. And he really cares about the shit. In regard to some of them interviews, I agree with y'all on some of that shit. I feel like Vlad definitely fishes for certain things that I'm like, whatever. But I don't look at his totality of what he does just rooted in that, because he does a lot of other interviews. Because I don't watch the YN interviews. I don't watch those. I watch the interviews with the niggas that I'm interested in. So, like, and niggas that he introduces, like, at least myself to, that I had no clue about in various different fields. You know what I'm saying? So I think from a journalistic standpoint, I think he's extremely valuable to the culture, and also it's like a valuable platform for a lot of niggas to go and do their thing. But you gotta be careful about what you say. You gotta be careful what you say anywhere. You know what I mean? I don't know why any nigga would go on that platform and incriminate himself. I don't understand that. I don't know why any nigga would ever go on there and be like, yeah, I shot a nigga on 3rd Street. Like, what? Like, why would you say that? Why? Like, I don't understand that. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But that's just my perspective.
Yeah, no, and the niggas who do that shit got culpability in it too. Like, shut your dumb ass up. Fuck you talking about shit that ain't got no statute of limitations on camera for.
Yeah, where I see Vlad having value is in the space and media where I feel like hip hop didn't have it before platforms like Vlad. And, like, salute to platforms like The Source and Double XL and shit like that. Like, I grew up, in the magazines and reading them and all that other shit. But those magazines were highlight reels. Those magazines never asked tough questions, and those magazines didn't do real journalism. They would pretty much just build artists up to sell their project. And I like the fact that, we hear these stories, like an example would be like, there was always this story about how Big Pun had kidnapped DJ Clue, I think it was, or whatever, over him stealing some shit. So when DJ Clue went to Vlad, he actually told the story. And I think shit like that is dope, because that's not a story that The Source would have asked DJ Clue, because it's controversial. They're trying to uphold a certain type of image, blah, 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 blah. Traditional hip-hop media was not real media. That shit was pretty much just people telling you great things about artists. Where
it was an extension of Radio Payola.
Right, absolutely, 1000%. But when you looked outside of hip hop media and you looked at platforms like 60 Minutes, you looked at platforms like Time Magazine, you look at platforms like that, they're not over there just fluffing artists' ass. That's not the case. 60 Minutes, Time Magazine, People Magazine, they would write a hit story on your ass in a minute if you did some fuck shit, and they didn't give a fuck how you felt about it. And that's more of the perspective that Vlad comes from. Where Vlad is like, nigga, if you did some wild shit, I'm gonna ask you about it. And if you decide not to answer, that's on you. But I'm not gonna be a pussy and not ask you. And I respect that shit.
Okay, but listen, white boy, know your fucking place. All right? I don't give a fuck how long you've
like
been here. I don't care how much longer you've been alive than me. I will duff your white ass, all right? And all you gonna do is sue because you ain't really about the culture like you say you are, nigga. The
You
fuck
know
out
what?
of my face.
I hope you blow up real soon, Cam. That way, when you do your Vlad TV interview, we can invite you
Oh,
right
shut the
back
fuck.
here and talk about
Hell
it.
no. I'm gonna be the nigga that Vlad's trying to expose.
like here's the
I'm
thing.
gonna be the one somebody trying to expose. I'm not going on Vlad, bro. And if
You
you do,
better.
Nah,
if I
because
do, it's
here's
because
the thing. Here's the thing, right? You're gonna make money off black people off a cult and in a culture that black people started, and then like give cultural and social lectures to the motherfuckers who put you on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but are
And
these cultural and sexual? Are these cultural are these cultural lessons? Are they valid though? Because like I be hearing them tell
nah,
people like, "Hey man, like you probably shouldn't risk your life for shit like that, or you probably shouldn't crash out." Or, "Hey man, if you want to learn about stocks, I could fucking help you." Or like I watch Vlad, so I'm telling you, I hear the
okay,
lectures, and I
and
don't
that
feel like
that
he
that
comes from
part
a bad
that's
place.
not the part I'm talking about. But you're gonna sit there and say you're gonna sit there and say what black people don't deserve as far as reparations.
Yeah. As far as reparation, yeah,
You
he jumped out the window with that shit for sure, and he
yeah,
jumped out the window
and
with the Farrakhan shit for sure.
yeah, and that's the other thing I was gonna bring up, the Farrakhan shit. Like, bruh, like you ain't I don't you're still a guest. I don't give a fuck how big you get, how much money you make, how much of a platform you have. You're still a fucking guest.
Yeah, for sure. He oversteps bounds sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I hold Black accountable. I just don't see. I don't see too many people through the lens of like their worst actions. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion,
Well, his
Vlad
worst action is being white. So we got to start there. After that, it's on him to decide all his other transgressions, okay?
was
Because the
that
only
his
nigga,
action though?
absolutely, the only white man below him is Adam 22. It ain't the pecking order
Facts,
ain't even that crazy. The only one below him is
Yeah,
Adam
I
facts.
22.
see. I see Adam 22 way different than I see Vlad. That
Oh, me
I
too,
think
actually.
Adam 22 is everything I think y'all said about Vlad. I feel that way about Adam 22 for sure.
He's blatantly worse. I'll say that. I'll say Adam
No,
22 is
he is
blatantly
Nah,
worse.
fucking the
Blatantly,
worst, like for sure.
blatantly worse.
nah,
He's
absolutely. Like
worse
Adam
on purpose.
22. If it wasn't for literally, if it wasn't for black people and his whole girlfriend, that motherfucker just be a tatted up white boy on Skid Row.
Facts, facts.
Prove me wrong.
This is facts.
We agree.
Yeah. Adam 22. I don't fuck with Adam 22. Like,
He'd be
and
he'd he'd,
salute,
he'd be a Post Malone knockoff with no music or money.
salute to salute to my boy Doughboy. I know he's over there at No Jumper, and salute to that nigga. But I just
Yeah,
don't fuck
salute to
with the
my girl
platform.
Tam. She's over it. She's over at No Jumper. My own girl Tam. Shout out to her. But she already know how I feel about No Jumper. I don't fuck with none of that.
Yeah, I can't fuck with
Yeah,
what you
no,
just
this is
heard.
this is just my opinion of Adam 22. This ain't opinion
Well,
of nobody
that's
over
his
there
that's
or why they
his
fuck with him.
cousin,
I
man.
really don't care. That's my opinion of Adam 22 and Adam 22 only.
What's your opinion, the 1090J?
Uh uh Say that again.
So, what's your opinion, the 1090J?
Honestly, I don't know enough about him to really have an opinion. Like I'm so far removed from the new hot niggas, you know what I mean?
Okay,
And who like you gotta really get a name for me to keep up with you right now. Like it's just the the way the
the
entertainment
amount of
cycle is so short. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know who's literally gonna be around next week and who's gonna be, who's gonna fall off. So it's hard for me to keep up.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So
I'm
who
not a
y'all got in
fan,
this game?
honestly. I was gonna say I'm not a fan, so
Of
I'll
who?
just say that
Of
now.
Adam 22?
1090
Nah.
no 1090K. I don't really like. Just look at that nigga. He has a duffable face, bro. You just want to hit that nigga in the face for real. Like, have you seen this nigga? Have you seen this nigga,
Yeah,
bro? Like,
you're right. You're right.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey, but why did?
You got
Hey,
a
but
duffable
honestly,
face.
honestly though, hey, why does the motherfucker that supposedly tried to take out Tupe Fiasco? Why does he look like a hybrid of like Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show and Chris Broussard from ESPN?
That's
He
probably why he.
does.
That's probably why he didn't get through. That's probably why he didn't get through right there. Because he looked like them niggas.
He probably didn't get through because he got his plan from a fucking Tom and Jerry episode. That's why.
Yeah,
What is
which
wrong
means
with
he
you,
shouldn't even have got
dumbass?
that far.
I'ma just run past these niggas and smoke the president. That's the plan. All right, nigga. Sounds
All
good.
right. Yeah.
Sounds good. You're not even gonna try and just get in on the low and get close. No. This nigga said,
Nah,
I'ma just run past.
up close and
Right.
personal, nigga.
I ain't even gonna
Feel
dress
me?
for the occasion and try to sneak in with somebody else. I'm just gonna bogart. Okay, bro.
I'm just gonna Bogart. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? Insane. All right, fellas. Well, I think that's been worst take, man.
All
Worst
right.
take.
Or not
Hey.
actually. This ain't even what I'm so used to saying worst take. It's this
You
big
see, that's what I'm
lab
saying,
talk.
bro.
Yeah, this is lab talk, nigga.
Nigga, I'm like Shannon Sharp when he first went to first take and kept calling Stephen A. Skip. That's how I feel right now. During that first week, he called that nigga Stephen A.
Yeah.
Skip like 3 times. The third
Yeah.
time, Stephen A. looked at that nigga like, one more time and you're fired, my nigga.
Yeah, yeah. Watch that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your last one. Yeah, I know you was over there for like a decade, but that's your last one.
For sure. Hey, nigga, we real quick, what y'all think about LeBron, what this nigga's doing right now at 41, bro?
It's 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 low key insane. But I'm also like, this is what he should have been doing the entire time he's been on the Lakers. That's what they brought him over here for. You know what I mean?
They got. They
I'm
Um,
won a
telling you,
ring.
he
They won a
won a
ring.
ring and he didn't have Luca. He didn't have Luca the entire time.
They won a
and
ring.
they also missed the playoffs more than they won rings. I'm not saying he should have won a ring every year, but damn nigga, you over
Hey,
here
that's
missing playoffs? You over here
when. How
missing
many
the
times
the
they
whole
missed the playoffs?
postseason?
Like what? What are you talking about, man? The only time they missed the
He,
playoffs when he was hurt most of the year. They went after
they
that.
missed no, they missed the playoffs like I believe it's 3 times, but at least twice.
I think it's twice, and one time he was hurt most of the year, so that's why they didn't make the playoffs that year. They were like a fifth seed, and then he hurt his groin that first year, and the team fell apart without him, and they missed the playoffs.
Results
21
is
they made the playoffs.
results.
22 they made. I'm just
I
saying,
don't put I don't put asterisks next to shit,
nigga,
nigga. Either
if he
you
wasn't
either you make the playoffs or you
playing,
don't.
if he wasn't playing and the team played like shit when he was playing, it was good. What the fuck you want
There's
me to do?
plenty there's plenty of times the teams played better without him. Let's be real. So
That's not happening right now.
no,
Please,
not right
I mean,
now. No, like I said, I'm giving him credit. Like the shit he's doing right now is fucking incredible. But I'm saying
He's
at
wrong.
41, nigga, that's also the shit that we wanted that niggas was expecting at 35, 36. And
I
we
think
didn't
he was way
necessarily get
better
it.
at three. I think he was
I was
way
gonna say
better at
I don't
35 and
I couldn't disagree more. I think he was hooping then too, with
I'm not
Lester
saying he
traveling
wasn't
around him.
hooping, but no, I'm not saying he wasn't hooping, but this nigga is showing up in spots where we were expecting him to show up 5, 6 years ago.
Bro, okay, look,
I
they
can
they
agree with
lose in
that.
21. They lose in 21 when AD goes down, right? They go 2-1, they lose in 21, AD goes down. I don't even recall 22 and 23. Well, no, 23 was when they lost to the Nuggets, right? Nuggets packed them niggas up, right? But that was what, the
Yeah.
conference finals? That was
But
Nuggets won a
no,
yeah,
I'm
Nuggets won
saying
a
though, I'm talking
championship
about
that year.
I'm not talking
yes.
about the season result. I'm talking about the individual performance. He's showing up in spots where at least I had expected him to show up all along,
I
and
think that's
we haven't.
subjective, bro. I
I
don't
haven't.
think he's
No,
ever
I'm as a Laker fan, I haven't always got what I'm getting right now. That's all I'm saying.
I think you're just saying that because they're winning the games around him. They're making the plays around him enough for it to matter that he's hooping. I think that's ultimately what it is.
Well, because a lot of people get caught up in stats, and as a basketball nigga, try you got to know that padding stats don't necessarily equal wins.
No, and I think LeBron has done a good, fair amount of that in his career where, scenarios where, they're losing the game by fucking 25 points with 8 minutes left in the fourth and this nigga's still out there for some reason. Or these niggas is winning the game by 30 points and it's fucking 8 minutes left in the fourth and the nigga's still out there for some reason. So I do understand that like there is stat packing that comes with LeBron James, but I also have to just like I guess reiterate that when it comes to the core of the game or when you get into really, tight back and forth matches, LeBron shows up 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's my GOAT or no shit like that, but he's solid as fuck. Like nigga can hoop.
Oh no, undoubtedly the nigga can hoop. Undoubtedly. I'm just like I said, as a Lakers fan, and been a Lakers fan before he got there, and going to be a Lakers fan after he's gone. I didn't always get what I expected out of him, as far as showing up in spots, and a lot of times effort. I ain't even gonna front.
I feel that. There's definitely been moments where, but I feel like the effort shit came when Bron knew that the team didn't have a certain type of trajectory. Like when they're in the play-in tournament and shit like that, it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. But when they've had competitive teams, that nigga goes hard. He goes hard. I don't think that's his MO, but I feel what you're saying. And also, as a Laker fan and shit, nigga, we got that nigga in the twilight. We didn't really get LeBron James, nigga.
This nigga said, I needed him to take over the whole league at 37, nigga. That's what I needed. Like, that just happens all the fucking time. Like, what are we talking about?
As much as you got paid, as much as the nigga get paid, and we wasted a draft pick on his fucking my height ass, non-shooting ass, no defending ass son. Yeah, nigga, that's what I want. God damn it.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Y'all have the most.
The worst part of his tenure as a Laker wasn't even Bronny. It was really Russell Westbrook. Him forcing the Lakers to go get Russell Westbrook and then 7 months later changing his mind. That fucked the Lakers. We wasted a bunch of draft capital on that fucking trade.
He's not the
right.
first.
And when we could have got DeRozan and Hill for damn near nothing.
Yeah.
Well, DeRozan's also a playoff faller, so I don't know if that would help y'all. DeRozan in the playoffs is a nigga who only shoots from the mid range, just be all of a sudden can't shoot from the mid range in the postseason. And it's
yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, he was going to be option number three anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga was a great perimeter defender, and Hill was a great perimeter shooter.
Do you think DeRozan was ever a great perimeter defender?
No,
not like all time great, but
I'm just saying
not all time great. But like for in as far as rankings in the league at the time, yeah, he was great.
Like I wouldn't use it. I can't call him great. He was passable.
I think he was serviceable.
He was.
I think he was better than that. But that's just me.
On an island with nobody. I'll tell you that goddamn much. You ain't expecting none of that. You better hedge that motherfucker. You better hedge your pick and rolls up. I'm gonna tell you that.
He was also vice versa with DeRozan. If DeRozan could cook most niggas in the league too.
Oh yeah, nigga don't even be lacing his shoes, but he don't do that in the playoffs. That's my only problem. Every
he's
time playoffs,
he's DeRozan in the playoffs shrinks.
Below. It's ridiculous. And his game is
shrinking the playoffs.
Tailored to the playoffs. It should be tailored to the playoffs.
It should, because of how efficient he usually gets.
Yes. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I never understood. Yeah.
That nigga look real bad, and when Toronto went and swapped that nigga out for Kawhi and went run championship the very next. That shit, That
I'm
shit
thinking
made him look
about the
real
same.
bad.
We would have won. You ain't making that shot over fucking Embiid, nigga. Set the fuck down, nigga. You crazy?
Right.
Knock it off, nigga. Knock it
This
off.
nigga, this
You're
nigga
not even in
Kawhi
the
said,
position to
"I'll
take
check."
that
This
shot.
nigga Kawhi said, "I'll check Giannis and shut that nigga down for the rest of the series." DeRozan ain't doing that. Come on,
Nah,
man.
Nah.
nah, not at all, nigga. Not at all. What's up with Giannis? Is he gonna be in Milwaukee? He out
Fuck
of
no,
there.
baby. He's
I think
You
he's
think
gone.
he's
out.
finally?
I think he's gone. They can't fuck around with this no more, man. He's doing his Dwight shit. You got to go. You got to
He
trade him
worse
while
than
he's
Dwight,
still.
man.
You got to trade him while there's still a lot of teams that find him valuable, despite the injury history, because his injury history is starting to pile up. But so you need to get
That's
out. You
right.
need to get out from under him and get some assets, some draft picks while you can, because some
Where does
teams
he
Not
are
just
going to
go?
that.
throw it a bunch.
Not
I
well.
still think Miami makes the best offer, but I don't know if they'll actually pull the trigger.
Yeah. Not just that though. It's not the best situation for him anymore. It's not. It's not. It's mutually not the best situation for the team or him. You know what I mean?
So where does he go?
The problem is he wants to go to New York, and New York does not have the assets to bring him in realistically and still
Nah.
be a contending team because they blew all their picks on Mikal Bridges. So
I
that's the
still
problem.
think that nigga's gonna. I still think he's gonna end up in the Bay.
He doesn't want to play on the West Coast, so I don't know if they're actually going. I feel like they're going to want to do right by him. The nigga brought him their first chips in 70 fucking two. They're not going to want to just, you know what I mean? They're not just going to want to do him like that.
He said that. I didn't. I didn't. If he
He
said
wants
that, then
because it's so much easier to get to Greece from the East Coast, like New York, than it is
oh,
from
okay,
Cali. So
right.
that's his whole mindset is he wants to go to New York, but at the very least, he's going to want to stay on the East Coast. That's why I think Miami probably makes the offer that they'll take. But I mean, Houston could probably honestly, Houston probably makes the best offer on paper.
Yeah, but
I can see
why?
that.
Because you think they're gonna trade KD?
They want to trade KD. They want to trade KD.
I trade
That was
KD
that was
for.
reported.
So you believe these reports that came out today?
Yes, get
I
KD
trade
the fuck
KD
out of
for him
here
in a second.
Why
in
do
a
you
heartbeat.
believe these reports? Why do you believe these reports?
Why do I believe that KD wants to leave Houston, or that
Yeah,
they would be open to trading him? They said nobody on the team is safe. They said no player, no coaches, and you
yeah,
dog.
I've heard
Listen,
that before.
bro. KD is not a winning player on his own. Sorry, you can't just win with KD like that. You can't tell KD come in and help bolster our franchise that doesn't already have a Steph Curry on it. It's proven at this point. The nigga's 37. We know what the MO is. If he's got to be the lead dog that everything falls on his shoulders, it's gonna fall apart in one way, shape, or form, whether it's the construction of the roster or his body in general. He needs to have a fully suitable co-star to help him bear that weight. Nigga don't brush his hair. So he needs to either go to like honestly, he should have took the trade back to Golden State. That was the stupidest thing he did. That was the stupidest thing he did. Go back to Golden State, you're fine. But obviously, the Houstons of the world, they're going to make offers. The Clippers are going to make an offer, which I am vehemently against. But I know they're going to do it. There's going to
I
be
think
suitors
Golden.
for that nigga for sure.
I think Golden State's gonna make an offer.
They should, and he should go back. Honestly, but do you do that? Do you give them Jimmy Butler? Do they want Jimmy Butler? How does getting Jimmy Butler fix any of your problems if you're Houston?
It doesn't fix your immediate problems, but what it does is it allows you to retool after a year because Jimmy Butler's an expiring contract as well. You could negotiate a buyout and then go and get something for like 25, 26 million in the meanwhile. Because Jimmy's
Wouldn't
due
KD
52
be
million.
KD also after the season is expiring? Wasn't it a 2-year extension or what was it?
No, KD's on a 1-and-1, so this is the first year of his 1-on-1 and the second year as a player. Jimmy is on the last year. This is his player extension this upcoming year. He could be an unrestricted next summer. So if you
Got you.
trade Jimmy, if you use Jimmy as a centerpiece of that deal, plus Golden State has like four first rounds and like another fucking pick swap, why the fuck would you not? But dumbass Kevin Durant doesn't want to go back there because he don't like winning.
That nigga's allergic to winning, bro. He's you know what he is? He's Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. This nigga
Damn it.
he wants to go with the niggas that's gonna treat him wrong. So and then he want to complain about it later. Like, what is wrong with you? All these niggas. Kawhi call you, hey, come play with me at the Clippers. Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to go play with Kyrie Irving because he's already shown that he's a reliable teammate when he left fucking LeBron James' side. Yeah, that'll work out for me. As a matter of fact, bring in strip club James Harden too. I'm just bolstering my roster with proven winners. I just left Clay and Steph behind with Draymond. I know what I'm doing. I'm
Right.
on the boardroom.
I left Clay.
Up, man.
I left Clay, Steph, and Draymond and Steve Kerr for Steve Nash, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving.
Bruh.
Kyrie said we don't need a coach for real. What are you talking about, nigga? Are you crazy? What are we doing, bro? I be slamming my head against the wall thinking about the fact that we could have had KD, Kawhi, and Shea. I just be slamming my head against the wall so much.
Bruh, you first of all, you can't trust.
That's a hell of a thought.
You can't trust rich ashy niggas. Like let's keep it real. Like the nigga paid as fuck and ain't got not one bottle of motherfucking
actually
Lubriderm or nothing at his goddamn house.
He got that lotion sponsorship. I respect that actually. Shout out to him.
Bro, yeah, because that nigga legs was looking like that nigga legs was looking like crocodile skin shoes. That nigga shit was fucked up.
Yeah. Now if he didn't have that bald spot, I say if he could get a Murray's deal, he'd be a legend. But you know, that nigga don't be brushing his hair. But if he got the Murray's deal, imagine him pulling to the game in a do-rag. You'd be like, oh shit, the game done changed. You might think
I don't know why he got that. It. Why didn't he just shave it?
He literally said he don't care about his hair. He's like, I don't care what's the matter. Yeah. I'm a basketball player. It don't matter.
Yeah, whatever. But the nigga, I'm just saying, the nigga got the lotion deal because he was walking around looking like a fucking chalkboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that nigga was ashy as shit. Looked like little kindergartner's been clapping erasers on his legs.
Yeah, that nigga, man.
That nigga look like
that nigga's an anomaly, bro.
Scales, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga looked like he bathed in flour. God damn.
No.
Like that nigga's getting ready to get in the oil. All right, man. Well, that's been worst take, fellas. Appreciate you.
There you go again.
There you go again. See, now we gotta reshoot the whole shit.
Oh, that's the worst take, Skip.
Now we gotta reshoot the whole shit.
We gotta shoot the whole shit. But that's been Lab Talk, fellas. I appreciate y'all joining me when I do these in the future, man. I'll definitely shoot y'all an invite.
Let us know.
For sure. Can't wait.
Appreciate you, man. For sure. Peace.
Peace.